Hi,
Craig.
Craig.
Warning, this episode contains Australians. Some content may be alarming to some listeners, including jokes about homophobia, jokes about racism, jokes about sexual content, and a lot of swearing. Please note, these jokes are made by queer people, people of colour, and people who have known those people for over a decade. Actual hate will not be tolerated. Also, warning for graphic descriptions of violence, but this is a D&D campaign, so you probably knew that. Not sponsored by Queensland Government Australia, terms and conditions may apply.
We find ourselves in a land you may know well, Faerun, a realm of monsters and magic, a realm of human lands on the surface, dwarven kingdoms deep below, and strange cities deeper still in the dreaded Underdark. Adventurers from the Guild of Ravana have uncovered a nationwide, years-long, body-stealing threat. It seeps from the caverns beneath their homes, and they must seek it out. This is Records of Ravana, The Depths.
Attention players! Not safe for player content ahead. You know who you are. When players are told to leave the chat, a timestamp will appear on screen that is the safe point to jump to. If you don't heed my warnings, you will face my wrath.
Who he is.
Hi,
Craig.
Craig.
Hi,
Craig.
Hi, Craig.
He can now more efficiently run away from his problems of
What?
maybe
Right.
being a mass murderer.
Well, we needed. Okay, I just needed to find out what fucking creature type you are if you ever turn into a different one, just so I know if it's fucking
Mm-hmm.
detective and good.
Yeah, I don't think that changes when you cast Disguise Self.
It does not.
No.
Because it is just an illusion. It does not change what you are.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm like, I know which one it is. It's that fucker over there because he's fucking reading some elemental whatever shit.
God, I can't wait till Thrawn becomes a boss fight. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm
With his
also.
4 attacks.
He gets
What's
legendary actions on top of it.
My God,
Wait,
can you imagine an enemy with 4 attacks?
Can you imagine?
Shut the fuck up, Jaden.
You guys have already fought one. Technically 2, actually. In theory,
Yeah.
the Hydra had up to 8. Also, I realized in hindsight how fucking horrible that fight. There was no way it would ever be in the middle because it's either you've got to steamroll it, or if you do too little damage, it lives too long and gets like 6 or 7 attacks per turn. It's like the fuck. I'm glad that fight turned out okay because I was looking at it after the fact
And you're
I'm
like,
like,
oh no.
man,
And
if
then-
you didn't have Ares and Hermes helping on the sides, fucking Theo
Yeah, we-
and Taran would have been overrun, which meant people from the middle would have had to run out to help them, which meant that damage would have like halved.
Hey, I would like to say I don't think I would have been overrun, but I would not have been helping.
I would not have been helping either.
I mean, I don't think Theo or Taran probably fare that well against like 3 of them at once.
No, I mean I'm gonna run away
Yeah.
and hide.
Valid.
And also,
And
like,
then
I
they're
know-
all in the middle of everyone.
I know I said I was taking the mask thing, but then I was looking through them again, and I'm actually taking Maddening Hex. So when I hex people, it deals psychic damage to them and anyone else within 5 feet of them, equal to my charisma modifier.
That makes sense.
Lovely.
How many dad jokes are you throwing at them?
More
No,
hex.
yeah, I'm essentially fucking vicious mockerying them, and it's like chaining out.
Alrighty.
No,
So
it's not even
there-
that. Thrawn has to do the disappointed dad. He turns to an enemy and just goes, I'm disappointed in you. That's all it needs to be.
Alrighty. So last we left off, we just want to fight against the Hydra.
Everything else is alive though.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to make you play through cleaning up the ads because I'm pretty sure you guys can handle that just fine. We're also going to skip past the part where we'd have to fish Throdgar Inferno out of the water because they were on the Hydra's back when it died, but
Look, how far is Thrawn going to sink, and are we realistically going to fish him out? These are the questions we have to ask.
It's
He
okay,
has
no,
no
no,
armor, so he actually isn't like
he
weight.
can. Yeah, both of
He
them
is
have
pure
no
muscle.
reason
What are
they
you
wouldn't.
talking about?
I can walk down to the bottom and drag
Water
them out.
anymore.
If that's If they're drowning, I can drag them out by like just going
No,
down.
it's okay, guys. Furno's got us. He cast Dimension Door.
We could,
And he's
his
just
constitution
out of
is
the
high enough. We
pyramid.
could quite literally fish him out.
Yeah. It's like,
Uh,
but yes, you guys are competent enough that you just don't need to deal with the little, even though they're reasonably strong for ads. But you can deal with that, get out, you just leave the temple same way you came in.
sorry, I'm just asking, are you saying ads as in adversaries?
No, as in
As in, like, just the MMO term, the little enemies that get chucked in a boss fight. People call them
Oh,
ads.
or
Okay,
the addition. I think it's
yes, okay, I had never heard someone use that before, so I'm like, am I just fucking hearing him wrong? No. Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah,
I believe our first order of business was after Throdgar had gotten a fucking Hydra tooth. Was we are getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we were more or less just leaving straight away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
how's that fucking moonlight as well? Did it disappear or what?
No, I think
no, the
Strong,
moonlight
isn't it?
is less obscured. It's brighter now, and at the very least, at the top of the temple where you guys were, the black fog has stopped flowing, but the place hasn't like just magically instantly cleared up.
It needs to dissipate.
Damn.
Come on, why can't our wizard already know the 9th level spell change weather? Fucking come on, boy.
Can you
Make
imagine you
make
live in a cave your
thunderstorm.
entire life and it starts raining?
Yeah, I was gonna say make a thunderstorm happen.
I'm just gonna do
Lightning.
a quick just thing of like with divine sense because I can also see if this is consecrated ground or desecrated. Just want to see if it's improved or not.
Okay. It is still desecrated. It hasn't been rehallowed or anything like that. There's probably a limit to how much you expect this place will like sort of dissipate on its own. There's probably going to be some amount that's needed to cleanse it and purify it once again. However, you think it's not going to get worse anymore. It's like there's no longer any active desecration taking place like there was previously.
Someone's
And
gonna
when
come through and
and-
finish cleaning it up, but no one's currently making it.
And when I look at Thrawn, what's
Exactly.
it look like?
What's Thrawn look like?
Yeah, when I use the divine
Thrawn
sense.
desecrated.
What does your divine sense encompass?
So this divine
That's
sense
not-
allows me
that's
to see the location of celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet.
Okay. Thrawn's nature hasn't changed.
So that's
Just
just a
a guy.
creature type. It's just within the
Quick
same
check.
radius. You can also detect the presence of any place or place or object that has consecrated or desecrated. So what about his weapons that he's got, such as the bauble?
I think that would technically count as a consecrated weapon.
Consecrated like an evil god, like made it
No,
consecrated, or
consecrated is good. No, consecrated is good, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
Necessarily, yeah.
so like an evil god could consecrate
It-
the ground for like evil purposes,
Oh.
but
It's
Okay.
like desecrating means that essentially corrupting something that's already consecrated. It's not a blade that has been desecrated.
We could though.
So, yeah, it would be consecrated.
in the consecrated is like just like good or bad. I don't know.
See,
if I'm
okay,
like-
I love that meme that I sent in the chat of it's like, here is like how a spell works. It's like, can I determine if his god is good or bad based on his sword? It's like, it's an extremely high roll. Okay, can I sleep with his like his god to find out? Does that what the spell says? I don't know, Jaden. Does it? It's just like how
Well,
like,
it
there's
uses
no-
the hallows. It
there's
says like
no-
such as the hallow spell. So let me quickly read that. Like
No,
it
but
says
you
like
have
the
hallow
hallow
spell.
spell.
yeah, you'd have to. Hallow is like that is.
No, it's saying that it works like the hallow spell. Like, you could read it if you want.
it's all. It's just like it. I don't know. It's I'll be right back.
And then just a quick check. I'm still undead, correct?
Yeah.
Sad.
I don't say anything about that.
That's okay. You don't have to.
That's right. I mean,
Things that
all
have
things
been
considered, with everything, I came out of this with poison resistance. I'm doing pretty good. I breathed in too much of that good shit, apparently.
Good shit.
Well, does Taryn still have a reduced HP?
That'll go away after a long rest. I haven't updated my HP yet. We're good.
Yeah.
It's just 10 less than what I put my max to. We're all good.
He's still max. It's just his max was 10 less.
Yeah. No. I'm not even that. I just, when we did the level increase, it's like, okay, this is what my max is. Minus 10 until the next long rest. I'm good. I
Yes,
need less than half health at the moment.
Matthew also didn't level up last session.
naturally.
We're not gonna
Okay.
fight, are we, guys?
That is completely up to you guys.
No.
No,
I mean,
it's
how
not.
bad of a location we do a rest at? Oh yeah, what's the time as well?
We should rest right here.
In the swamp.
No,
Yeah,
I
just
would
hold the zombies off for 10 minutes. I'll cast Liam at the time. I don't know. We'll be good.
Exactly.
I recommend we leave the Maya and then, then we can set up a little camp and we can talk to the old guard about what their plans are.
Or
Who remembers the path out? Real question. Do we have to go through that again?
No, you guys figured out the puzzle.
Incredible.
Did we?
sure
Yeah,
Like, we
even if
did.
we don't
You
remember.
did.
Like we did it in game.
We just had a
Worst
diff-
case
we just had a-
scenario, just ask Ares.
we just had a disagreement on interpretation of what color means what.
We have a 75% of we have a 75% chance of getting out of the swamp alive because we just ask Ares and then 75% of the time it's correct.
Oh my God. I assume we get out of the swamp.
Yes. If you guys just wish to leave, then yes.
We leave.
Yep. What's the current time?
I believe you guys arrived early afternoon-ish.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's probably only been hour and a half, 2 hours tops that you have been here for and traveling.
Incredible.
So it's probably late afternoon.
Imagine that old guy if we meet him again. He asks how it goes. Oh yeah, no, we got there. No longer desecrated, really. Fought a Hydra, and he goes been 2 hours. It's
I literally talked to you yesterday. What
Another
the fuck?
potential lair location.
Well, next time you ask us to accompany you on something, I'ma say no.
Hey, look, it was plenty of fun. Don't look, barely. No one died.
Yet.
Well, if someone did die, I could have brought them back.
Well,
Oh,
even
low
even better.
stakes, low consequences.
Do you have a
Mm.
spell scroll I could think of that?
I do not.
Damn it. That'd be a nice convenience. Just in case something fucking happens.
Mm.
right. If
Well,
someone dies, Thrawn will just turn him into a ghost. We'll be fine.
That's that's if he kills someone, right?
that
Ooh.
doesn't sit well with me.
That doesn't sit well.
No,
with
believe me,
either.
it doesn't sit well with me either.
Sits well with me perfectly fine, so.
It is not intentional.
That is, in fact, the issue here.
It just happened. But I guess Taryn and Aphrodite, you are the experts. What the fuck did we do in there?
Well, I believe that was once an Elystrian beast. They're considered guardians of hallowed grounds. However, that's not what they're supposed to look like. I think it was too far gone for us to do anything about. That weapon? I have no idea.
Technically, it's consecrated by whatever fucking being.
That's
Also,
not.
probably incredibly cursed. So, like,
What? No. You guys
that
saw. You guys saw how
doesn't
how
strike
awesome
me
it
as
was
a
in that fight.
That looked like a cursed weapon to me.
Right. Wait. Technically, how does the story of the wolf will go again? Right. Like he was empowered by Molt, the cast out gods, or whatever shit they were called.
He led a siege on Tenebram at the behest of the outcast gods. They took the heads of religious figures and of, well, any religious worshipper of any kind.
I think I
Well,
know
we,
what that.
we didn't. Well, we didn't see any heads here, so I think we can safely say that
What
this
about
is
that?
only tangentially related.
What about that statue that
there's
fucking
plenty of heads
disintegrated
they
like
were
paper?
attached to fucking
But-
zombies.
Zombies wearing paladin attire.
Yep.
They-
No, those paladins were assholes. So
Hey, I was there.
Very well.
you were
To
not
answer your
intended-
question-
Talking about
I
his
wasn't in
paladin.
Telegram. I just said I was like when you said those paladins were assholes. I'm like, hey, I'm technically in that location at the time.
Yeah. You were an asshole as well. Like, did you
That's
think that would
undisputed.
sway what I was saying?
That's undisputed.
Look, if things ever go wrong to the extent you described, keep the body, bring them to me. I can bring you back without all the cursed mumble jumbles, tortured soul kinds of stuff. Hey?
Well, if I can possibly cast the spell if I wish to.
Assuming you want to come back, there is an element of consent involved in such
Yeah,
things.
yeah, DNR.
Okay. Slightly more on board.
Why did I not get a choice?
You do have a choice when you be resurrected. You just need to have. We gotta
Yeah,
go
I'm
get
just saying,
more
like, why did I not
apples.
get a choice in that manner? I just
You were
woke
kind-
up,
You were kind of forcibly put into a robot body.
and then I woke up.
Yeah.
I suppose from the perspective of the original Warforged, it's probably more along the lines of forced incarnation.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
It's less morally pure than bringing back the villain.
Yeah, why did they bring me of all things?
I'm not very familiar with the origin of your kind. My best bet would be Big Dragon Little Robot. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. Sorry.
Yeah.
Even she saw how dumb that question was. No, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna extend out the our fucking caravan. And I am going to start setting up for camp. Like, I'm assuming that we've been talking as we left, and more or less setting up camp. And will you be joining us, or will you be heading through the night off towards Northmorland?
We'll probably try to make it there before nightfall. Yeah, you get less of a warm reception if you arrive, when everyone's already asleep in the dead of night. Kind of weird.
Fair enough. Well, we thank you for coming on along with us, and personally, thank you for helping us here. I feel like we did something good here, even if we're not entirely sure what.
Of course.
Don't you
friend.
agree, gentlemen?
Well, I have said it was nice talking with someone else who actually knows about that's fucking gods and shit.
Hey,
And Aphrodite goes, "Do you know how dumb these idiots are when it comes to the matters of the gods?
She
I'm honestly
look.
surprised one of them hasn't been smited yet." I look at Sheree.
She glances over her shoulder towards Hermes. Believe me, I think I have an understanding.
Yikes.
bitch.
I'm just getting out another croissant and then just doing the presentation on it again.
He's still got the fucking croissant.
How bad is the croissant?
I'm
Oh,
casting
oh my God. Sorry,
Don't you
get
good again.
Oh, you've been in that water.
Do
Oh my god, please do
Good as
not hit
you.
that. Oh my god, Sharir. If you have any decency, please do not consume
He
that.
doesn't have decency. That's the problem.
Oh god.
What? I've literally fixed all the problems with it.
I
You can
It's
get rid
still
of the
soaking wet, mate.
sorry, you can get rid of the physical
People
evidence,
have-
but I'll always know that that was in that water.
I can purify it if you wish.
No,
Then
let
I
No,
it
then you
can
might as well
Mate,
purify the rest of these
no,
as well.
no.
And I just
No,
grab out
no.
the other 3 croissants.
let him suffer with the consequences of his actions.
No, if you are willing to, like, here's the other 3 croissants, so you don't have to do
No.
it multiple times.
Oh my god.
It's recreational in nature, but I think I'd feel better about not leaving you with swamp bread. She
If
takes
he wants
a moment
cholera, he can have it.
and she casts Purify Food and Drink on your
Yeah.
bread and croissants.
I can't believe he gets out of that one scot free.
They are
Sharir, I can't believe that
Fresh.
you have used the power of the divine in such a manner.
No, sir, I got my fucking power for myself, bro.
No, I'm not saying you did. You got her to use the power of the divine to bless a fucking croissant, a swamp croissant.
To purify, not bless.
No, she did all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, channeling
Oh,
the power
okay.
is more through myself than through LSJ.
4
Mhm.
croissants.
It's
Thank you
much
very
more akin in nature to how common spellcasters work.
Somehow that feels much worse.
She just put her essence in your fucking croissants.
And
How about we not word it that way, and we'll just move on from this conversation.
Don't you guys love gods?
Not really.
Yeah, no, I was being sarcastic because of all the stuff that I've been put through.
they're cool sometimes.
They're
Don't know
nice
about
to have
how-
You like
around
his
if you
trauma
die.
behind
though.
jokes.
Sometimes.
Do we have to go in the depression field again and talk about our feelings?
He did not.
No, like you
What?
guys.
No, I don't need to talk about my feelings. I've already gone to therapy once this month. I need to go again.
You got another 6 appointments ready though. You just need to
Oh
book them.
God. No, I'm fine. I'm gonna self-medicate.
Hey, repeat visits get cheaper.
I'm not Sharir. That's not going to work on me.
You get a cookie on the end.
Yeah, once again, I'm not Sharir. That's not going to work on me. That would be the only way I could convince Sharir to go to therapy. I will pay you in free food to go and get some fucking help.
He is a big recreational eater.
And then just a little bit of swamp water.
Just a little bit.
Just like in a little flask, like a hip flask. It's just like
It's flammable. You know, if he's ever used up his breath weapon.
I don't have a breath weapon yet.
Good point. We should bottle some swamp water just in case. Anyone have anything we put this shit in?
Please God, no. We're already too far gone. We need out.
Oh, but we can light it on fire.
Carries
Yeah.
corrupt. To be fair, it's the gas, not the water that was flammable.
And the dragon fire. We just gotta start going,
someone
yeah.
get a bag of holding and like drag it behind you like you do with like a plastic bag to capture air in it.
All me and Trucker need to do is just keep breathing it in and just blow it into that bag of holding.
You would not be able to keep your mouth shut for long enough for that to ever work.
Alrighty. So, anyways, the Warforged ride off into the not really sunset, but you know
Oh
what I
my
mean.
god, they had horses?
No, they just walk on off.
Ares jumps on Ares' shoulder and it just goes from there.
Anyways, but yes, they leave you guys to set up camp. You guys are planning on just spending the night here?
Yeah, like I said, we might move a little bit further away.
Yeah, a
from the
little bit
mine,
further away. Just a little bit.
just in case those mourners can crawl out of the fucking water.
I don't think they can, but that doesn't mean I want to be near.
Oh, yeah,
them,
how fucking
you know?
tired does Thrawn look?
Okay. Is there any sort of terrain you guys want to seek out to set up camp, or are you just going to like set up camp out in the open kind of thing?
Mm,
A tree would be nice, just one
That-
singular tree.
I don't think we've seen trees down here.
We've
Well,
seen
There's not
mushrooms.
mushroom.
trees, but there are
mushroom.
like fauna and flora and whatnot. You could find like a more concealed place, similar
We
to a
set up
tree line
camp
if you
underneath
like.
to displace the beast. Good work, guys.
I'll take a mushroom.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Okay.
Well, we will not camp too close to the base of them. Like, I guess we'll just be under the like canopy of it. I suppose.
To
is
be
it?
fair, the rule you got about those mushrooms was specifically in regards to that one mushroom forest.
Oh, okay.
It's not
And
like
we-
because the warning is about the shambling mounds that tend to hang around the base of them.
Okay. Well, then yeah, let's just find a mushroom.
Okay. So mostly open, but like some shelter
Oh,
Mhm.
music.
is music. Lovely. All right. Yous. Yeah, yous aren't really asking for much. Yous managed to find like some form of natural shelter to set up camp around.
Yeah, cool. I guess then we're just going to set up camp, and I want to spend some time, maybe even talking to Ferno about like the different items and stuff that I've gotten, because I've got a Displacer Beast pelt. We've actually got a couple of them now that I've had drying on my leather tanning stuff, and
Man, the
I know
lead
that
line.
I know that he doesn't really specialize in enchantment magic, but like I want to like I know Kelleher's not here, but like spend some time looking at like the like doing Arcana checks, that kind of stuff, trying to imagine how I could draw magic from these things, and maybe one day make magic items. That's like if that's the kind of
Alright.
if that's stuff you want to save for a different day, so you have time to think about it, then that's chill. It's
Already have
just that is something that I have been thinking
the
about.
answer in mind in regards to the pelts.
Mhm.
Just let me
Good.
find what Ferno's
Oh,
Arcana is.
wait, he's taken access to the character sheet. No.
Yeah, that's a 24.
Oh god.
From
Ferno moment?
I think Ferno's also got Displacer Beast studied.
I think so too.
Yes. Because it was like he spent time with the Gemsmith brothers, which was part of why I wanted to talk to him about it in case
Yeah, he does.
in case
Technically that would be with advantage. His first roll was better anyway.
Mhm.
Alright.
Like I
So
know
he
he's not
explains-
about to make me magical items, it's just
Yeah.
sorry.
In theory, the pelts could probably be used in a protective way, particularly for environment. Something along the lines of trying to like channel the ability that Displacer Beasts have. That is something that comes from their tails rather than their fur or any specific
Mhm.
part of them. If you like, in theory, perhaps if you like worked from a complete undamaged tail, it would give you more something to work with, as that's like the part of them that produces the illusion.
Yeah, okay.
Aim for the tail. Interesting.
Hmm.
Not
Interesting. Okay, I will keep that in mind. And I'm assuming that there's nothing of note I can do with the Hydra feather. It is just a memento.
Actually, I will let you pick between you and Ferno whether you want to roll religion or arcana.
I've only got a +2 to religion and a +6 to Arcana, so I'm assuming his is better.
He's got a +8
He's
to
got a
Arcana.
+8 to arcana,
and then
+4 to
+4.
religion.
Yeah.
Get him to roll it. Get him to roll the Arcana.
Okay, Arcana.
Yeah.
All right.
Can he have advantage because I'm helping him do
Yeah.
that?
Go.
All right.
Inferno
His second
moment.
roll was a 3. For a
Inferno moment.
23 in Arcana.
Mhm.
Mm,
You can survive one time getting decapitated.
it's the plume in terms of a magic sense probably doesn't have much. It's hard to say, as if in theory what Aphrodite said about it being, well, an Elastraean beast, describing that it's something related to the god, it's probably less arcane in nature and more potentially holy in nature. However, that said, whether that would possibly have any effects remaining to it, in
So,
terms of it being like so deeply corrupted and desecrated, is probably beyond his field of knowledge.
okay, cool. So a cool memento potentially, and maybe of value to someone who worships Elastrae.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or likes corrupted shit.
Hey, would you like to look at this corrupted sigil of your goddess? No,
The
I'd rather
tooth
not.
that-
Thank you.
Ah, you go for the rival gods such as Lolth.
The tooth that Throdgar took, on the other hand, would probably likely be fairly usable in some form of poison. It's like it was a poisonous creature, it was a fang. It's like it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
really take much genius to figure out that, yeah, you could probably in some way
you could
channel the
milk
poison
that boy.
that was on that tooth.
Hey, like, I'm
Like,
a rogue. I don't have poison. You know.
You'll have to take that up with Throdgar. I doubt he would give away his
Never
trophies.
mind. Actually, that's true. I don't need poison that much.
He
anyway.
wanted to take an entire Hydra head to wear it as another pelt.
He did actually. I forgot that.
So I don't know if he'll give you the one thing he was able to get. Yes, but okay. I guess that's all. I guess if is there anything else that anyone else wants to do on the break, like before
Nope.
the song was.
Not particularly.
Because I had the idea of Jaden, would we be able to potentially upgrade our cart at all or anything like that? Like, because I know that's something that we talked about a while ago. But is there anything that we could realistically do to it to make it better than what we have been using?
Probably. It's like it depends on your abilities. Technically speaking, the enchantment, potentially someone with skill in that area could probably do more magical things to the card. What you guys could realistically do
Better storage
It's
space,
just
shelving
yeah,
inside.
okay. As long as we're not fucking with the
It's
magic
like
of it, we can
the
kind of just do
mundane
whatever.
stuff.
Mhm.
It's as long as, yeah, pretty much as long as you don't fuck up the enchantment, you can do basically whatever you want to it in terms of mundane construction.
Mhm.
It was also, I believe, explicitly stated to you that it's like it was a largely rushed and unfinished enchantment placed upon it, so it's technically got room for more improvement.
Mhm.
And it's not something that's exclusive to others, but you'd have to actually find someone skilled in enchantment for that.
I guess I want to spend because it's not quite night. I want
I
to
think
spend some time to permanently add on my leatherworking and alchemy kits to this cart, even if it's just like, oh, we have like a little bit of wood or something like that I'm able to like make stands for and stuff. Like if I can add them to the cart.
you need to go get some sleep, bro. Because currently, isn't every skill check at disadvantage?
Oh yeah. You still
Yeah,
have.
he's
You're
still got a
still
point of
exhausted.
exhaustion.
You're still exhausted.
Oh yeah,
That's why I
because,
kept asking, like, hey, how tired does he look? How tired does he look? And it's starting to become evening in the next day.
Yeah. It's like if you want to spend a couple hours trying to gather some materials to set up makeshift stuff from around you, you can do a survival check if you'd like.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Which, remember, is at disadvantage at the moment.
I'll give him a help action. Like,
So,
Alright,
what,
so
no
actively
longer
help out to even it out.
uh,
What?
14 plus survival, 19.
19. Shit, okay. Yeah, you actually have a pretty decent run of finding wood-adjacent materials. I believe you've already largely got these kits, right?
Yeah, I already have an alchemy kit and a leatherworking kit.
Yeah,
My thought was
so
to just
more or
like,
less you've just gotta, like, set up tables and whatnot to put them on.
yeah, my
Like
idea
the
is if I
actual
ever need
facility.
to have things going while we're traveling, they can now be like set up in the cart, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll say in your time you managed to get what would probably be enough resources to, like, set up a ramshackle sort of crafting station inside the cart.
Mhm.
You wouldn't have it set up yet,
No, but when we
but
get the
it's like,
chance,
next long rest sort of thing. If you take a couple more hours just making
Mhm.
some basic sort of structures, you'd have like you'd be able to pretty quickly make a tanning
Mhm.
rack and all that out of what you have.
Okay, yeah, okay,
It's like,
that's
especially because you've already got the kits, it's like, again, all you have to do is build some very simple ramshackle furniture to sit it on.
Yeah, after we've collected that material, I'm like, Trish's gonna go like, all right, go to fucking bed.
What do you mean? Like the most lines ever drawn on his face, like when they do the really detailed things in SpongeBob, where you get like the close up. When I'm barely even tired.
Don't make me command you.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going.
I
I'm
don't have
going.
sleep. Jeez.
Thrawn goes to bed, and his trident is left out, like just like where it is, just like laying where right there. So it's just there with all you guys, while he goes up and has a nap.
Interesting.
Did he just leave
Hmm.
this? Did he just?
Yes, he did. That's
Technically, that is empowered by the Outcast gods, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's not like we can steal it. It literally will go back to him, I'm pretty
I
sure.
know, but like, I don't really give a shit about the Outcast gods and all that, but like, what about you guys?
Neither do I,
But like, considering like Thanos or Theo, like, what's your opinion of how this weapon is most likely empowered by like several gods? That
you're asking Strodgar about his opinion on how gods can empower a weapon.
Theo does his inner Throdgar and he pokes the trident.
And
We could take bets and see who can throw it furthest.
Hmm?
We can put bets on who can throw it furthest.
yeah, I'm alright.
I'll say by this point,
Theo.
Thrawn's already snoring. Like so, like you don't have to worry.
No.
Theo, can you roll me a charisma
Yikes.
saving throw, please?
Yikes! Wait,
You're within 10 feet. You're
wait,
within.
that's a minus
You're within 10
one,
feet of me. You get a +3,
but it's still a -1.
but it's a +2 now thanks to my save. It's add-on.
Fuck. Will it just let me roll? Please let me roll.
Did you?
Oh.
Is it from like touching or is it
This
from
makes so much sense.
What did you roll?
It's a
Hang
2.
on.
So wait, did you roll a 1 and then?
If you truly want to know, it's a 0.
Hang on a sec. I'm getting a phone call. 1 sec.
He's getting a phone call from me. Jaden, I fucked up.
No, he's like God. Oh yeah, no, they touched that cursed shit. Yeah, no.
Wait,
yeah, no,
you
they
rolled.
really.
You
What
rolled
did
a
you
nat
actually
1.
roll?
Yeah,
So you
I rolled
it-
a nat 1. -1.
Bro, I think you
I
died.
gave it a +2. Or,
Nah,
or
bro, I'm
+3.
taking
Choose
the
not
0.
I think Theo just dies here. I don't
Well, I mean, I'm undead. Well, what are they gonna do? Kill me again?
decapitate you and I wear you on my belt like a trophy.
I've still got my trinket. I'll be fine.
God, if Theo dies here, it's gonna be the funniest fucking thing.
I sell your trinket to some random like dwarf. He
If
makes
I
it
die,
his
the
neck.
trinket
He
just-
makes it into another throbbing piece of leather. Good luck.
Does it at least have some belt buckles on it?
Sure. Depends how freaky this dwarf is.
As long as it's got 3 belt buckles on it, it'll be okay.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Oh,
I'm just a normal rogue design. I have too many buckles that for some reason don't make any noise.
also, if you want to know why Thrawn left it there, it is because he doesn't have that super nagging compulsion to go towards it anymore. So he kind of just absent-mindedly left it there, as opposed to, constantly having to feel like he needs to move towards it.
I wonder what
And
we see. Do we
What
just
do you
see like lightning strikes somehow at the ground?
No, that doesn't sound right.
I'm just gonna have like a moment with an elder god, and then I'm just it's not gonna be fun.
Not just one elder god, probably
Who
multiple.
dares disturb my Wait a minute, this isn't my son. Who are
Wait.
you?
See?
I'm just thinking that stupid skit of like waking up a dreadnought to ask them the Wi-Fi password. That's all I'm thinking of right now. Other dreadnought.
Actually, that would be true.
It depends on the type of creature. If it's a humanoid that's from this world or is considered mortal, then yes, I will be like that. But if they're like, oh, okay, there might be like an archetype, I'm like, yeah, sure, I won't be doing that.
Don't worry. it'll be fine.
Also, actually, some things about my D&D world. I've been thinking about it. I want you guys to still feel like immersed in the world and the characters, even though you're changing like location a lot. So there probably will be some characters that you have met before who are not like the quote unquote essential NPCs who you may meet in your other cities as people move around. Like you
Don't
won't
know
meet.
who they
You
Are you
won't,
saying there might be tourists from like the city?
well, you're going to the city of magic, more or less, next, and depending on how good your guys' memory is, you guys did teach someone some magic.
We did? I don't remember this.
I did.
Either. Can't see the reason why I would remember something like
I
that.
did, but like that, I've taught from my
Oh.
memory like technically 2 people.
Who's that?
I technically gave the how-to of how to become an artificer to that alchemist.
Yeah.
And then I was crossing notes with the person in the resistance in the last city we were in,
No.
making magic happen.
I will say it is not either of them.
I just taught a kid how to use a knife. Fucking
That's magic,
Hmm.
right?
I wonder if anyone else in your party taught him how
Wait,
to
what
cast
about
a spell.
what about that orphan kid?
Yes, I wonder if
don't know
Timmy.
anyone teaching him magic.
Yes, he was taught Mage Hand.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He didn't actually cast it. I will tell you, Timmy does make an appearance. He lives in the Magic City, but he is just flat rogue. He's just all sleight of hand. None of it's actually magic.
Yes. My lesson stuck.
Yeah.
No, I'll put him down to the arcane trickster roll.
Yeah, but no. Also, Harrison, I have actually 100% got down the idea of of what happens to you when you show up to the city,
Let's go.
and how you get there. You will appear in the city.
Incredible.
Yeah, sure. It's going to be great.
It's
You're
gonna
gonna
be
just
so
like essentially just do a fucking Superman but evil and just fucking destroy an entire city like
But,
I'm level 3.
Flashpoint.
No, the only one who's done anything close to that is a different member of your party. Well, 2 different members of your party.
Bruh, I'm level 3. That ain't happening.
We got Harvio.
Yeah, Harvio, the fucking Hitler of this world.
Yeah.
Hitler with amnesia. It's like, whoa. Well, okay, it'd be like if Hitler was Australian. You can't be like, yeah, look, he was one of the boys, but like he did commit genocide.
He's one of the boys until the police show up.
You mean
Still
he's friends? Oh, and he was friends with Steve Irwin. Oh no.
Yeah, pet golden retrievers. Oh no.
But yes, so
It still does have the shock collar on him, essentially.
I will say, like, I know we're a while off doing my campaign. I would recommend everyone make a spare character sheet just in case.
I already told you one of my character
So
ideas,
many
and
of
it's
those,
not the
don't
elf.
even worry.
Yes, I know you've already got ones in mind. And so, what'd you say, Kale?
I have so many of them. Don't worry.
Okay, as long as you have them, because yeah, I'm not. Look, stuff might happen.
Nothing will. Don't worry about it. It'll be
Not-
fine.
I'll play another pale thread like I did with Dagon, Nick.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't
Who
mind playing the London Gangster Sator if this other character dies. Still a pretty fun idea.
Yeah, that's true. God, I just can't wait till you guys like do some of the like, because you did some crazy shit in the first city, but like, and I think that was a good introduction. None of the other arcs are going to be quite that long ever again.
Unless we fuck them up like how we did.
No, I'm going to be a lot stricter on stuff. You know, instead
We will
of
do another JFK, Nick.
instead of just rolling a dice to be like a d6 and going on evens, they encounter an enemy, or on odds they get back to the base completely unhindered. I might just have set. I might just do like a randomizer, so it's like, oh, you meet a person, or you do this thing instead of just being like combat encounter or not. It might be different options. Give me more flexibility, but yeah, it
Discover
didn't help
10
that
different
it didn't help that you guys are like, nah, we're sewer children, and just run around in the fucking sewers all the time. I so definitely, having
If we
gone
were-
into a sewer in a different D&D game, I definitely should have been making you guys do like DC 18 Constitution saving throws every time you went in the sewer. You were luckily in one of the cleanest cities, like retroactively
fine.
looking.
If
But
we
you
were
guys were
all,
like
I
running
only
around.
drowned one guy in
You
sewage.
guys-
We will find
Yeah,
Nick.
but you guys were running around in sewage like 5 times every
we were like the
day.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we weren't.
You guys smelt like so much shit. No wonder Talk didn't like you guys. You guys literally smelt like someone shat you out.
Well, that was after the first meeting we've had with her.
Yeah. These guys, Harrison, were given like pretty clear instructions on, oh yeah, they were at an inn and they're like, oh, the resistance will get in touch with you. And they're like, cool, we just gotta wait. Like they know who we are, and they're like, yeah, we're staying at this inn. And then a kid in a wheelchair is delivering papers and stuff like that. And he's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh sir, would you like to buy a paper for a penny? And Loki's like, yeah, sure. And
No,
gets
he
the
didn't get one. I got one.
no, that's right. Yeah, he said no, and you're like, yeah, and he opens it, and I'm like, yeah, do a perception check. Oh, yep, okay. You can see that in this page, some of the letters are red and capitalized, whereas they shouldn't be normally. And like it was like a hidden message on like go to this location. And Morax is like, they fucking misprinted this shit and threw it in the fire.
To be fair, I was also in the printing area like that day or the day before.
Yeah.
To be fair, that character has a -1 to intelligence.
Yeah.
Fine.
And literally anyone else would have been able to like decipher that, except for the drug addict.
Yeah.
Which he's got
but
addictive
he just,
cocaine.
yeah, but he just fucking threw it in the flames. And who was it? Was like, no, can I see if I can see it? I'm like, it's done, it's gone, Lance, it's in the fire.
It was. I wasn't there. It was Loki. I'm pretty sure.
So then I had to convolute some shit on all these guys getting like taken while they were out on the streets and stuff to meet the resistance. And like, where the fuck were you? We sent you guys a message and none of you came. And they're like, we never got a message.
I was also like fighting my way, well, technically running my way
Morak
in.
failed upwards spectacularly. You can't take that from him.
Yeah. Look, this arc was supposed to focus not entirely on Morax, but like your NPCs that were important to your backstory were here. don't get me wrong, Morax, if he's still alive and you're playing him, will be a major focus when you go to Denierhold, the city of religion.
Nice.
And was it City of Art? I think is actually what the
Yeah.
city is.
Yikes.
What?
Yikes.
oh,
art
have-
and religion can't go wrong.
Oh, have I not explained? Okay, this city, it is on like there's like flat like okay, there's like a giant plateau on top of like this mountain range. So it's like a huge thing. Mountains all clamber up to each other, but then there's like essentially just giant fields on the top of it. No one knows why. That's just like what the fucking geography was.
All right, no
Um,
emergency. Sorry about that.
Sweet.
That-
But then this city of Denierhold, it was literally a church got built on top of this mountain, and then a second church got built, and then there's a small village and another church, and basically it's a giant like cone-shaped city where it's just churches built on top of churches built on top of churches, and it is one of the biggest cities in the entire kingdom. But it is
Was.
Oh,
that's Dremelhold that you're
Oh,
thinking
right,
of,
right. I'm
Gordon.
thinking of the wrong D.
And no, that one was actually thankfully on the smaller scale. But that was the city of, come have a look at our ancient artifacts from the people who came before us. Oh, they're all gone! Oh! you destroyed the museum
really?
that had all the ancient history in it. Anyway,
Anyways,
oh my,
so
yeah.
yes,
0.
you
Do
And
not
that's
add
two.
do not add the plus 3 or whatever from thingy. It's 0.
it makes 0 difference.
Yes.
As you just touch the blade,
Look.
you see flashes of slaughter cut before your eyes of just random civilians, some people trying to fight back, but it's just a massacre that flashes before your eyes. Before you snap back to the world on your back, the blade has disappeared in a puff of smoke.
I may have pissed off his god.
I'm gonna just quickly go in the tent to check.
Quick, Theo, what did you see?
Is the
I will ask Jaden because it's
Yes.
my it wouldn't is it gone or is it just with me again?
yeah? That's why I got into the tent to check. You're
It's
smart,
not.
ready?
It's not with you. It hasn't just like teleported to your side, but it has dematerialized for the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm
It's still got it.
snoozing.
He's snoozing.
Yeah. You
So
are
you
unconscious.
Yeah, so unless you lads are gonna wake me up to look at it again.
Well, like he did wake up. Like he was just awake like 2 minutes ago. So
I said literally like as soon as we were talking, he's already unconscious. Like,
no.
bro's
Yeah, no,
dead to the
he's
world.
gone. He hasn't slept in 2 days.
Yeah, like just do not wake him. It's actually better if you just leave him.
But yes,
What did you see?
I believe yeah, Taryn asked what you saw.
Yep. He like shakes his head, like a little bit. I just saw slaughter.
Mindless
That's it.
slaughter, coordinated slaughter, or what?
It was
He has a
made-
point.
Was
as
it
much
an
as I was
abattoir?
gonna say it.
Was it an abattoir or was it a?
It was barely a few seconds. I could not tell. It felt mindless. If that means anything.
Yeah, that thing's definitely cursed.
No, we don't know that fully yet.
Oh, it's definitely cursed.
It's definitely cursed. It was floating in a pillar
So,
of black
yeah,
smoke. It's
I love-
cursed.
I love that you're all just gathered around.
Curse implies that it does something that's not intended.
Yeah,
I lo-
Mindless
lo-
murder of millions of people. I don't know what to
I
tell
love
you.
that. I love that. I go to sleep and you're all like, "So that shit's cursed, right?" Oh yeah, definitely. Are we going to talk about that? No, it's probably for the best. Probably the best to leave it for now.
Well, how about we just
Um,
take turns and just touch a trader whenever he is about to go to sleep and shit?
No, 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 no,
Starts using it as
together
some
the puzzle,
kind of
right, guys?
recreational drug.
no.
See, no, look, it's really funny that he would say that because he'd be so down with seeing a slaughter happen. Like, he's like,
It's-
the good old days.
Have you guys
Ah.
seen the Cyberpunk animated series?
Oh,
How it's like
Yeah.
a plot point that there's chips that people put into their heads of like living out people's last moments, and it's like a
Yes.
snuff addiction.
No.
Everyone's just taking turns with the weapon like that.
Passing the trident back and forth like a blunt. Whoa, bro! I just saw him kill like a fucking child. Your turn. No.
We don't know whose god belongs. Like we don't know which god the sword is of, right?
No.
No, we have no clue.
Can I do a religion roll just to know what gods are a part of the outcast gods?
It's probably fairly common knowledge, like the
Mm.
most common ones among them.
All
Like
right.
it's a lot of. You've got like, Lolth, you've got the Raven Queen, pretty much any variety of Deceiver God. You've got Yinogu.
Who's Yinogu again?
Is essentially the Null God.
Oh, okay.
There's like a whole
You know.
bunch more.
Hmm.
The general rule is the outcast gods are the ones that essentially the
Either
act
one.
of worship are some form of suffering.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, not the bad kind. No, not full.
But yeah, it's
how long ago were
the
they?
outcast gods isn't like just a little set of like 6 or 7 gods. There's probably
Yeah, there's a
more
lot.
than you could just reasonably list out off the top of your head.
But like we should have clues by now. Like you guys said you saw something in the labyrinth. What was it exactly again?
Black figures arguing or some shit. Like with raven heads.
What
I
did
mean,
I'm trying to remember what I saw. Like, are we talking about like deaths kind of shit, or like the
No,
fucking pity
just
story?
just Thrawn.
I ain't telling you what was written in my notes.
Yeah. No, you ain't
I'm-
telling me shit. Go to sleep.
Jesus, like,
Um,
no, we talked about it. It was
Yeah.
like two figures with raven heads.
Fighting over his soul for like, and that's over his one.
Yeah, two shadowy figures. I can read it out just because yes, you're right. We did actively talk about it. Oh my god, why does my scroll on my mouse not work? Fucking hell.
it's the Raven Queen trying to stop you.
A dirty marred paladin before two blackened figures with raven heads pointing towards each other in anger.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
not
the other
ominous
thing-
at all.
And then the other thing is the Vorpal, an ironclad figure with a weapon given to him by the Dark Gods. It's that same long curved sword that we saw. And he led an army of fallen paladins to the city and slaughtered everyone.
Okay,
Fallen paladins. They're not proper paladins. Okay.
I have a wild thought.
That also might just be me not writing that properly. So
Yeah. So like we don't have a lot of information, like at all, which is really bad for this type of thing. But honestly, probably what they would want us. Two black figures arguing over a mired paladin soul, most likely Thrawn,
No, absolutely.
with a Vorpal sword, the sword of a Dark God. He might be a bargaining chip. He isn't the pact. So the pact he signed isn't actually that important. They're not asking him of anything because they've already gotten everything they needed from him because he is the reward for the bargain.
No, I still reckon he's the Vorpal. It's just
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
most
Thrawn's
likely
sleep
part
apnea
of
has to be taken care of.
likely I'm just fumbling here, but likely the idea that the reward for the contract or the reward for just the contract in general was actually just to recreate the Vorpal.
What
Or
if
to,
it's
like-
more like like the deal is you become the Vorpal over time, like as soon as you've earned enough.
Yeah, something like that. It's like the deal that he made isn't. They're not asking anything of him because it doesn't matter if they ask him. They've already gotten everything they needed from the deal.
Or the weapon itself, when he uses it, it creates like the exchange. Kind of like how his ability to fucking make slaves of the fucking dead.
But then, like,
One reminder I will add in is that his first attempt to commune with his gods led you guys here.
Yeah.
Like, there's been very little interaction, but there has actually been some form of guidance that he's received from them.
Yeah. There's not. We just have no information on it. It would be. I mean, the most amount of information we have was the fact that we went to the temple. Why was it that temple in particular?
I think he was going through. Well, if you consider it that the Dark Lords are trying to kill their rivals to earn their worship, and that place had the list right, you could say the Vorpal failed at slaying the Hydra, or whatever fucking creature it was, because it was originally the guardian of that temple, right? That's what
Not a bad idea.
Aphrodite said, right? Or was it Aphrodite?
That thing was a
That
guardian.
probably lines
Moth
up
is
with
enough.
what Aphrodite said.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the Vorpal dies trying to deal with that creature, and there's no new warrior to pick up the mantle for the gods and shit. So
they chose a new one in Thrawn.
But then, why would the 13 years pass with him having no memories? Is that part
That's
of
what I'm
the
saying.
Vorpal
Is
deal?
he made the deal a lot longer than we thought, but he just doesn't remember.
Well, no,
Sure.
didn't he say that he remembers being drunk and being asked something?
no, he doesn't. He doesn't actually think the city was invaded or attacked. At all. Like he was.
He's lost
To him,
like
it's just like
13 years essentially.
Well, just so you guys, from Thrawn's point of view, from when you've talked to him, he thinks like 6 months, 6 to 12, like 9 months, 12 months ago, whatever. That he
Exactly.
was in Tenebrae.
Yeah, but that thing was we know when Tenebrand happens, we know how long you've lost your memory for. Essentially.
Well, you don't know. Like, to be fair, you know that whatever happened 13 years ago. It may have been a lot longer.
Thrawn puts on his therapist glasses. I believe it's a trauma response. He's locked the memories away.
well, isn't there like we could ask Frono? Isn't there like a way because God's fucking got infinite power and shit that they would have just gone back and quickly reversed one thing to prevent such and such? Essentially, like travel into the past real quick and prevented one thing from happening.
What the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
There is a spell in the game, and I'm like trying to remember what it's called, but like I'm not.
Change reality.
Are you talking about the alter memory, modify
No.
memory?
It's not modifying memory. I'm pretty sure it's like with like either wish or something else. It's like ridiculously powerful shit.
Anyway,
I don't know it off the top of my head if it is a thing.
I don't either. I mean, grasping at straws. We probably need to find a lot more information. I'm not sure if we can get much information from Thrawn. I'm actually not even certain it's even a trauma response.
Wait, he was also said. Didn't he say he was getting trained, but he left just due to like how he heard his partners died?
Yeah, he had a disagreement with the Paladin Order.
What if
And
it
then
just
suddenly they show up dead in a desecrated temple that the Vorpal was at.
Oh, I didn't think about that. No, that's right.
That's what I'm saying. He made a deal a long time ago, and now we're dealing with the consequences. I say, because he's asleep, we all agree
Kill him.
on a safe word that if he ever goes out of control, we can say it so someone else can stab him in the back.
I think that's entirely necessary. And we don't really need a safe word for that.
It's just get him.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
No, he won't know what's happening. I know.
So essentially, kill him in case he does something
Make
that's
it
truly
Willow.
unforgivable.
That way he won't
We'll say
know.
We'll say fuck him up the ass.
That's
So is
just
this
a
like in the
regular
case-
Wednesday night for you two. It doesn't work out that way.
So is this just like in-
God takes psychic damage.
so is this just in case he does something truly unforgivable?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of things would be unforgivable in this situation?
Yeah, we're talking.
Yeah, I actually do know that because like
Let's be honest. Not all of us are good people. Looks at Sharia.
looks directly.
I
at
look
Rodgar.
him dead in the eyes like, yes, Rodgar.
I don't think we need to even.
Man, Ferno's got no accent for me to work with, but well, you suggested he could be the Vorpal, right? If he starts, giving into some kind of dark god's power and beheading children, that's probably a pretty good sign, right?
So that's the point
We'll
we
make
can't
the
go
safe
past.
word
Okay.
Willow, because it'll confuse him while we're suddenly shouting his dead daughter's name. It works out great.
Well, here's the thing. Like, what if they're just like empowering him by like slowly enticing him until they're able to enact the full control, so that he just essentially just becomes full on puppet? Then no, nothing. That was
Look, if his eyes ever go red and he starts killing people, we know that something's wrong, and we should sit down and have a chat with him.
so you'd have a problem with me if I do the same thing?
Sorry, that's a problem. No one wants to sit in the therapy circle with me, and I feel like
No,
you're not getting the most out of our insurance. We get a free session every month, and we aren't using it. What are we paying for?
You misunderstand.
I don't even know what I.
Most of us here, if need be, we'd kill a man, no problem. Thrawn, he's a bit of a pussy. Now, he's not up for killing enemies just willy-nilly. Generally, if they attack him. So
I
if
don't
he's going
know.
around
but
unprovoked or just, killing
I don't
wounded
know.
men.
There was that fucking priest that happened in fucking Master.
Didn't kill him. He just
that was-
disliked him.
That was self-defense. Are you kidding me?
Well, like
No,
there was no
ruined
fight
that
happening right off the bat. It was an interrogation, yeah, but
The
no one.
priestess at Thrawn's like, fuck. Please talk to me. Please talk to me. Please talk to me. Fuck.
Perhaps I'm not the one to be speaking, but I think he handled the situation as dire as it got at the fault of everyone,
Exactly.
as best as he possibly could have.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
agree.
also saying.
It was great. Everyone had a great time.
Yeah, I'm not saying that no one had a
Except you,
bad time.
Bruno.
It's just that there was an abrupt attack, technically speaking.
I don't.
To save the rest of us, though. I think if we notice any differences in how he's acting, we have another discussion like this when he's asleep.
Oh, you've known him the longest. How the fuck does he act normally most of the time?
He's doing.
He's generally just a guy.
Great
No.
advice.
He's the most normal member of this group. So if he stops being the most normal member of this group, then we have problems, okay?
But he's not going to be.
We also have to think about if the contract is dormant and if it goes beyond being dormant. So if it takes over.
I'm pretty sure it's gone beyond being dormant, considering he was called here to claim that weapon.
That's not the same as a contract. I don't even think it was the contract calling him to get that thing. That's you could probably say that the Vorpal blade is the contract. It's like a kind of safety mechanism to make sure that he has the contract.
Or it's just a simple deal that he just uses the weapon and that's it.
There's very little we understand about this. I say we should
wait it out.
No, we need more information.
He said before that from when he because this is something that we actually have talked about. He said before that when he traded whatever he traded, It was to make sure nothing like no innocent people would die again. To have the strength to stand up. That's why he wanted to become an adventurer. That's how we met each other on the road. Perhaps they gave him the strength, but at a cost. Perhaps that's what this blade is. It is the strength that he bargained for.
Um,
And see, kids,
Well,
this
what-
is
what-
why we don't make deals with bad guys. Says the person who looks like a devil. But we move on from
look at the devil.
I don't know, like pretty fact, like
What
I've
if
seen more scary angels and shit, probably.
when he first tried to talk to his gods, he got cut off, right, and taken here? Well,
Pointed to you, sorry.
he's come here and gotten what he was supposed to.
Let's
Has he
not.
tried talking to them again?
Well,
If
he
we
was
need
trying to.
information, wouldn't that be the fastest way?
He was trying to directly commune with his weapon, not with his gods that he
He
prays
might
to.
not do it again, though. He might think
Yeah.
the weapon's going to disappear again. We don't know.
Yeah, wait.
Um,
What
He
does
might
Thrawn
get an
even?
better
Gang
weapon?
up and peer pressure him tomorrow morning if everyone's in agreement here.
Wait, what? What are we doing?
Peer pressuring him tomorrow.
I think the goal, if I am understanding correctly, is to pressure Thrawn into trying to commune with his god again.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'll be
Also,
honest.
like, what
I
does
think-
Thrawn? What does the god that Thrawn even believe in? Like, there could be two separate beings entirely.
Well,
It probably is, considering the murals he told us about.
the goddesses that Thrawn has mentioned in passing, I'd say that Ferno would probably recognize this being Elven. Corellian, Larithian, so that's like the head Elven god. And Joaquin, the goddess of trade. So like they're the ones that he would like actually, if he was going to pray or offer like, worship to, it would be those two.
He's such a normal guy. He prays to the elvish god, who's the elvish god of everything, essentially, like the head god. And the god
No.
of commerce, because he's a business owner.
Yeah. It was literally, he had like a small like idol in his shop that he'd put almost like a money box. You'd put like a gold coin in it and then eventually take it down to the chapel and drop it all off there.
Theo will speak. He'll just be like, I think we don't even peer pressure him into talking through the trident. Yes, it's the easiest way to get information, but there's a high likelihood of backlash if
Said
If
talk
it-
through the trident. I just said try and commune with his gods again.
Well, like, we could
Oh,
see.
but- How about we have a vote?
What about
If
like
we
we could
think
also?
it's too dangerous, then we don't.
Well, I haven't had a proper look at the fucking trident and see if I've actually seen it in the past at all. It might be in multi fucking century thing.
I will say that I will add the trident when you see it, like the trident was a physical thing he bought, and like none of you technically, Thrawn can just summon a blade, like the unhindered, not needing another weapon or item. But
the
he
only-
doesn't. He hasn't. That's the thing. He's always
You-
had
you were
another
forced,
weapon.
huh?
He's always had another weapon that he's channeled it through. So I will say none of you have actually seen the quote unquote hex blade.
But you were forced to use it when you did that Nat 20 last session against the Hydra.
Oh no, the Vorpal version of it, you guys all could see that when I did that. I was just saying, like in general, like the actual Warlock feature, Hex Blade. Technically, I have like a certain kind of blade. It's just none of you have ever seen it because he's never needed it.
The alternative I want to say, instead of trying to force Thrawn into communicating with the gods and seeing what happens, is we can just do some information gathering on the types of deals people make with either devils or gods, because like it's unsavory, but like people do it.
Oh, there's also fucking with fairies and shit, so.
Yeah, there's got to be rules to the contract.
I mean,
I have a plan. Once we're finished here in the Tenebrae Mistress, we go to the Feywild and we get him to make a deal with the Fae that's somewhat counteractive to the deal he may have made for something else. That way we can have them fight over it.
I think you just want to like have fun in the Feywild, considering like you said you did like You seem like you'd have fun at the Feywild for some reason. I don't know
I-
where I get that from,
It's
but
a little insulting, but
I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think our next destination, I think we need like a lot more information. I think there's 2 places I can think of where we might get the information we would want. One of them, both of them are very dangerous, just in very different ways. Either Noctella or the Ladies' Manor.
I'd like to go to the ladies' manor, but we could also just wait it out, but that's going to take way longer than most of you guys' lives. Don't know about you, Taryn.
Can I ask why? Why would those be places that he'd be able to learn more about his gods?
Well,
Noctella's-
Noctella's...
Noctella has the library.
Yes.
The Ladies' Manor's a wild card, though.
But
But
the
there's
Ladies'
also-
Manor
Yeah,
is she's a priest.
speaking of the ladies' manor, Jaden, where is that mountain that suddenly appears? Can't we
That
see?
mountain, not mountain. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Remember,
That
re-
random
remember-
house that
Right.
teleports around.
Shifting House Hill.
Yeah,
Yes.
moved.
Where was it last you saw it?
was
We were near the Maya, and he turned and he could see it like a kilometer away.
Yeah.
Because it had like all the bright lights and everything on it.
Yeah, that was earlier today, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
still in the same place you saw it last.
A kilometer's like a fucking 10-minute walk, guys, right?
if I can just
Or
very
less.
quickly justify why we even think about going to the Ladies' Manor. The lady is a priestess of Alistre.
There's no
We don't-
confirmation
I'm sorry,
because
we don't know that.
We
no
know
one's
they're not
left it.
aligned with the priesthood of Lol, and that's all we know.
But
Which-
she also just like apparently no one escapes, including like people that don't even follow LOL.
But
Is it them not escaping, or them escaping from here?
there's also the idea that the Ladies' Manor is the only place in the Underdark so far that has escaped the presence of Lolth. So that implies a presence of something that is just as great as Lolth. We might be able to find that information there. Noctella is a wild card because yes, they have the library, but how we're going to get in is a different story. Whether it's completely stripped of all information.
Well, I was going to say we can get there. It's just we would be completely
Give up our
disarmed, wouldn't
Well,
we,
yeah.
Jaden? You can go there,
that?
but you're just Noctella.
Yeah,
I'm
Noctella,
sorry, my
you're
headphones
disarmed.
disconnected.
You can't
Um,
enter it with weapons.
Yeah, but we would be technically allowed there, right?
Yes. But we're also wanted, so maybe we shouldn't go there.
Well,
But
we're wanted
Well,
by,
they said like
one
3 or 4
specific-
days of like
Yeah. At the
search
moment,
into
their focus would be on something else. We just have to keep an eye out for the
Lich.
spider.
Spider Witch. Bitch.
Yeah. The only one of us who
Speaking
would
of
be able.
Theo,
what?
you have the best perception in the group. Do you see her anyway?
Do I
look at
I
Do you
look
see the spider lady?
This bitch.
first thing, Jaden, do I see her anywhere with my 26 passive perception?
No, you do not.
Theo looks directly at Virgil. Virgil looks directly at Taryn, shakes his head, and I look back at Taryn and I go, see? Not here. So yeah, I like honestly the Ladies' Manor is a little bit of a wild card. I think we'll get the most unbiased information from the Ladies' Manor if we survive. Noctella, we will get information if we can manage to find the unbiased parts of the library, which we probably won't be allowed to go near.
Oh yeah, that shit's been like Fahrenheit 451. It's
Yeah, 100%. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
book burning.
Okay. I still don't know what that. Okay.
Fahrenheit 451 is a book written about a government that censors information by burning books. How do you not know that?
Is that from from heaven or like? I don't think that's happened here.
No, Like meta joke. This was a meta joke.
And I'm taking it in, okay?
The book burnings. No.
Yeah, so we would have to go through a lot of security to get through Noctella. We would probably die at the Lady's Manor. My thoughts is we probably have a better shot at Noctella. If
Alright.
Throggar will even let us go through the gate, because they will not let us go through with weapons.
Yeah. Also, since
What is
you
it exactly we wish to learn in Noctella?
We would
Like, not
I
vagaries, I mean very specifically. If we're going somewhere, we should have a particular goal, something that we're looking for.
Well, we
I-
are supposed to be doing surveillance and intelligence gathering. We haven't been there yet, and neither has the old guard.
that's
Oh,
very true. I think specifically we should be looking for information on the Dark Gods, because we'd find probably that amount of information.
I don't know if they'd give us access to that kind of information.
I think they probably give us information against the fucking
I
fucking
think
base.
Throggar's been possessed by something. He's making
That's
a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Come over here and I'll rip your fucking head off.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Do you want to go? He's grabbing his axe and standing up. Come on, we can go a few rounds.
Well, like, there is also going through the other side. We don't even know if, like, we can try going through North Moreland and then to everywhere, but like, that's
The-
We're going to have to
more
get there
dangerous, but
with Noctella, it will be it will have to be like a sneaky. We'll have to be sneaky. Like, they're not going to let us in. We're going to have to find our way in.
Well, no, okay, we'll be able to get in. The biggest issue is like.
No, I
if
meant the
we-
library. I meant the library.
Oh, yes.
They will not
Well-
let us in the library.
Well, we do have a man who can walk through walls.
Yes, and we've got two very stealthy people, and one of them doesn't. One of them can go through walls. I need 3 more levels.
I think we go for the ladies' matter first because
All right, we've got to do 3 people's stories quest, guys. Come on. Who's got some unrelated trauma that we can turn into a story quest real quick?
I miss having my
Dead.
wings. I sometimes feel them.
Is that not good enough for you?
Sometimes feel my wings.
Shari's like, I have phantom pains.
I don't think we have a box big enough for that, but we can try
Yes.
and do it later.
Well, I guess it comes down to this. It's a vote. Are we going to get Thrawn to talk to his his fucking shiny stick in the morning?
Yeah, but then we're gonna probably have to fucking fetch it again, like how we did again.
That actually I think is an okay idea, though.
Mhm.
I think, you know what? Maybe we should take
Yeah.
the vote. We should do the vote to.
How about we try it as the talking, like use it as a talking stick to pass along in the Terrence sharing circle?
Everyone has to make saving throws.
No,
every
you know
time
what?
they pass the
The-
talking stick.
The last person who touched it had a seizure. I don't think I want a turn with that
And-
talking.
Yeah, but he
And
clearly saw
I'm-
slaughter, and he didn't specify if it was mindless or
It's-
calculated.
It's
And
a,
I'm
it's a
fine.
challenge. I accept.
You know what? I vote that we should just go to sleep and then in the morning ask him if he'll pretty please talk to his god.
Who's doing first watch?
Well, I'm just gonna say. I think we gonna try and vote on it, like to see if that people are gonna see if we convince Thrawn in the morning or no, or he's just gonna ask Thrawn in the morning.
I think we just asked. I think we just very like
Hmm.
we just do a very nice. Hey,
Hmm.
some shit's happening. Can you ask your god if you're alright?
Or it's like,
Thrawn would probably say, "I don't see the point in putting this off. Might as well do it in the morning."
no. So
Very direct, Thrawn.
It's.
Thrawn-ness.
I think it's the least risky and the quickest and the best results we can hope for right now.
Yep.
I'd support that decision.
just to make sure there's no other fucking extra magical bullshits from going in the forest, like, hey, see, touch this rapier, and then pull out the Dragon's Wrath rapier.
I touched the rapier.
I touched the rapier.
Oh god! You got dragon heads.
Nothing
Taran,
happens, I'm guessing.
Taran
Yeah.
and Theo touch
Nothing.
fingers. We don't actually
Oh,
touch
oh.
the rapier.
Oh, they're touching tips.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Well, we can be quite certain then that it's the weapon, not the place.
Well, I'm gonna try and get like attempts to see if I can fucking have dreams. So you guys decide who's doing watch.
I'll do the
Yeah.
first watch.
Sweet. I will say if Thrawn could not have a watch, so he can actually recover from his.
That would be lovely, actually. I'd very much appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's doing watches? Are we doing it one person or like two people or?
I think we need 3 because I need a full night's rest. I will do
Aaron
first.
looks
I
at his
mean,
very
at a-
necrotic
at a
wound. He
time.
goes,
No,
I
just
mean,
just
like at a time.
Oh,
Is
I'm
it
good to
like
watch.
one person on watch at a time, or is it?
Oh
in
yeah,
pairs?
yeah.
I at
One.
most need like 6 hours rest to have a long rest. So like you guys can wake me up after like 6 hours.
Technically we can go 2 because Theo has technically three dogs that'll help. 2. Let's not count Edgar.
Edgar's gonna be snoring like a motherfucker.
Yes.
So I'll take the last shift like for the fucking
Mhm.
Well,
Thing
you know
could-
what? We'll try something. I'm just gonna roll.
or sec, whichever one's gonna work out most
Cool.
better.
All right. So what's the order? Theo first.
Yep.
Should we either second or third, depending on like how long the shift's gonna take.
And then
"Oh,
okay.
third."
All right. So as the night goes on, you find yourself looking out into the darkness. Not much can be seen. You can spot some distant lights of the cities still on over at Toril. And you can spot the distant lights of the house on the hill, but not the house or the hill itself. You spend maybe about an hour looking about in the darkness, hearing, little specks of animals moving. The place is about as alive as you can hope for, being next to, desecrated, unhallowed lands. You notice after a moment looking back, though, the lights of the hill are gone. They've gone dark.
I have a question, just because the long rest thing for me. Am I actually gonna have like a fucking full-on sleep where I dream and shit, or am I just gonna like have sentry mode where I'm just like, all right, I just can't move, but I can still see everything?
I think being awareness, it's sentry mode.
Mm.
Because you should
Mm.
still have awareness around you when you rest.
Yeah, it's just Trish trying to get into the dream, like full-on dream state, and so he's not gonna be seeing shit if he's that. But if he
You're
doesn't reach it,
really closing your eyes really hard. Like
yeah, it's like he's actively trying to get in. Like, sakes!
He's
you're
trying
going,
to.
sleep.
He can't reach REM sleep cycle, but he's trying to like meditate himself into that kind of state.
Mm.
If that's what you want to pursue, honestly, give me just a flat charisma check.
Other than that one, so I'll use my last luck point just in case. Oh no, I
It is
got
a
2 more
long
luck
rest.
points. I got
It's
2
a-
more luck points.
I'm sorry.
lot.
I'm sorry. Hear me out. How awesome is it that we have a player who fucking has never used a luck point when it mattered?
I used my last 2 luck points. So the first one would like I rolled a 4 on the dice, and now it's a 6 on the dice, so that's 9 now.
Yeah, you spend some time trying to like go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I'm dreaming, I'm viewing
We hear
vivid
them chanting
land.
this properly to himself.
I can't move anything if I'm doing that. Like,
Yeah, he's not actually saying it out loud, but he's like in his mind thinking it. But every time, like you're sitting there, it's like you see mountains of gold before you, and then you hear like a distant insect, and immediately it snaps you out of it, and you're like, fuck, fuck, fuck. You have no luck getting into the dreamland tonight.
He tries to dream of what.
do I just also see like fucking Ferno doing his meditation that elves do?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. He'd be
It's like,
doing that.
All right, might ask him about that later.
You walk up and you stand in front of him. It's like, I think I could imitate. Wake up! Tell me.
All right.
I haven't had a long rest yet, so
Yeah. Theo's watch passes by uneventful, though.
as I'm
Yeah.
about to go, as I wake up the next person to go to sleep, I am about to go to sleep, and I'm like, I wonder where Edgar is. It doesn't matter, and I go to sleep.
Do I just see Edgar randomly just plop on your face?
No, you'll see.
I'm sorry. With your perception, you're like, where did he go?
Yep.
He's actually a god.
Hey, Edgar is not motivated to do many things.
But I'm second one in line of the thing, so
All right, so you're taking watch next, are you?
yeah, I'm pretty sure because that's how we organized it,
Okay.
right?
All right. Yeah. Eventually, you're stirred, and you take a moment to. You've given up on the dream for a while, and you just focus on the watch instead. There's, still the same sort of animal sounds. You can see by this time, even the city of fucking Toril has pretty much gone pitch black. There's like basically only the tiniest little occasion of light visible. But other than that, beyond your circle in this big, giant underground cavern, you're surrounded by darkness.
My passive perception's 10, so yeah.
I feel that. That's my passive perception in real life.
Your watch passes, and you move on to it was Taryn next, right?
Yeah.
All right. Taryn, you take your watch. The place is basically completely pitch black. All of the critters have gone quiet. It's almost oppressingly quiet around here. It was more quiet than usual, but it's silent and dark. You can hear somewhere not far off in the darkness. It feels like you could almost see out to where the sound is coming from, but not quite. You hear a big, heavy rustling of plant life, shifting in the night, a groaning sort of noise. And then after maybe 30 seconds of this noise, it falls silent.
Something just came.
The rest of your watch passes uneventfully.
Am I still in the sentry mode? Or sentry's rest kind of thing?
You were probably trying to go back to sleep again. We'll say that's a full night thing you were trying to do. Otherwise, you just re-roll every time.
Yeah.
As the first hints of light begin to appear, you go around and you start waking up the rest of the party.
When Thrawn wakes up,
Reason why I asked. Sorry, I'll let.
he
Right.
notices that there is an Edgar on his chest, happily snoozing away.
Not to alarm everyone, but I heard some really alarming rustling on watch last night.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I was like, did I hear that as well? Or
Realistically, your
Please
failure,
send
you
him
heard
out,
it as
which
well.
point, Thrawn can just cast Blight on him. Or it might be something much, much worse.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to go investigate, so.
I'll say that
As the light begins to re-illuminate the cavern, and you can see beyond 60 feet again, you do notice, off in the distance, the mansion that you could see the night before is no longer there. Instead, it's probably about 300 meters away from you guys.
The name I made last session is right. Fuck.
hey guys, you just want to go have a fucking quick look in there or no?
God, we're going to have to, aren't we?
Save the time from hunting it down for the next time.
Is Thrawn up yet?
Yeah, everyone would be up by now. It's like Taryn would have gone around to wake everyone.
Ron's making breakfast.
We don't have to throw ourselves into every danger we encounter, right?
That
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
want to know
that.
how a hill can be so
That
sneaky.
sounds like a bitch ass move, Ferno.
Who says that it's dangerous?
The fact
Um,
that we've been explicitly told no one's ever come back from there.
but they said the same thing for the ladies' manor, and we're going to go there at some point.
That is
Yeah,
also a
leading to
potentially
what?
terrible idea we
Sorry,
have.
have we been told no one comes back from the mansion? I didn't remember.
The mansion, yes, you were told not to go to Shifting Hill Manor. The
Yeah.
ladies' manor, there has been one person that survived, and they didn't survive for long as their face had been melted off and they were incapable of speech. It was
what
one
about-
of the priestesses that were sent there that came back like that.
Yeah.
what sort of vibes is the mansion giving off? Is it like a spooky mansion, or is it more
Yeah,
of a,
like it's very much like old haunted house kind of aesthetic.
Well, we can go over there, see if it's either consecrated or hallowed, or whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
Well, look,
It's a
That's
bit
it.
of a fixer-upper, but if we spend some time and money, this place could be worth quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it'll just fuck off and disappear again.
Yeah, that's part of the selling point, Thrawn.
Then
Yeah,
we
think
can
about
sell
how-
it to someone else.
Think about it, like how fucking useful it would be if you're trying to evade everyone, that they have to constantly fucking search new previous areas if you're just disappearing
You'll
every
never
day.
get spam mail again.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I feel like we'll encounter this again. If
It
we
is
go
the
look
greatest
for
tax evasion house you could have as
I
well.
I want to have a
It's
look
also
where.
maybe a portal to the underworld as far as we're aware.
We're already in an underworld, who cares?
No, hear me out. I want
Like
to
I said,
check
Some
it
of
out.
hurt
us
to me.
still have
Yeah,
our
I'm
souls
like,
that we would like to keep in our bodies.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, that's a
wait.
source. Hey, that's Thor. Don't poke that.
Sorry, I don't mean any offense. It's
Hey,
just
by all intents and purposes, I think I still have my soul rattling around here somewhere.
By the way, are you
Technically,
holding
like-
Edgar, or did you give Edgar back to Theo?
I'm probably holding Edgar,
Okay.
just like holding him, like my forearms like out in front of me, and his like head's in my palm, and then
Every-
like his torso is just like on my forearm.
Hey,
Every
Right.
time you move too fast, you get a growl. You get like a little grumble.
Hey, Thor, can I have a
Hey,
quick look
cheeks on you,
at,
that would be so much funnier.
at the...
Well, sorry, I was going to say. I think I've been translated. I want to check out where this house was beforehand to see if there are teleportation circles there, and that's how the house is moving around.
Well, it's only like a kilometer away, so...
That's what I'm saying,
mean-
though. If you have hundreds of these things across the Underdark, and whoever
to be fair, I believe it was a kilometer when you guys were traveling away from it.
Hmm.
Like it was further than that away. I believe where it was last was like
Mm.
down this kind of area,
Yeah,
and
it
you
was
guys are
south.
up here, and it's basically right here now.
So I want to check out where it was last, because if we can get some more info about it, then perhaps we can dive in.
But,
and
like,
find out.
we're not going to get a better, like, or easier access than we are now. Now that it's just, like, right there.
But we also know nothing about it.
We didn't know anything about it up there. We just fucking went through. We only found out by, like, one old man that used to do the pilgrimage.
You
Yeah,
know,
but
a rat hardly ever finds easier cheese than that's in the trap. That's
Don't worry. Look, Sharir, don't worry. We can turn it into a lair someday. But
Third
My
potential
vote-
lair.
my vote is not for today. It seems a
Alright.
little. I've had a pretty big fill of cursed shit.
You're in the cursed place of all places, so...
Yeah. And you are sorry, Sharir, you were asking me something before. What was it?
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask if I could have a see if the fucking sword at all, see if I actually would have seen in the past when I was fighting.
Why would
Oh,
you?
yeah,
Why would you want to see that?
In case I fucking have seen it in the past.
He summons his trident.
Fucking warlock power shit.
Yeah.
Alright, I go closer and all that. Look at it. I also go for
It's-
like I've like
it's-
had my hand out just for like asking in
It's
general.
it's just a trident. It just looks
Alright.
like a normal mithril trident.
Yeah, and that
You
That's
can touch it
very
if you want. Like Thrawn's just like got like the end of it stabbed into the ground while he's holding it. You can
alright,
like reach out to touch it if you want, but like he's
alright, I was gonna go grab it then.
Give me
Charisma
charisma
save,
save.
Yep.
It's charisma.
Okay, so that is a. Oh, we've also leveled up. So
Hey, Taryn, I kind of wish it wasn't Sharia that did that.
24.
No, I'm sorry. As you guys are saying that, as Sharia's reaching out, Thrawn's like, "Huh? What?" And then Sharia grabs.
Okay. So as you clasp the weapon, everyone else sees Sharia kind of stiffen up for a moment as, much like Theo, you see flashes of indiscriminate murder and slaughter. Maybe a little more clarity than what Theo got, as you see him for a bit longer.
How's the slaughter work?
That-
Look, amateurish or?
Uh, guided, but not practiced, we'll say.
All right.
It's hard to make out much. It's like rapid flashes of motion, like different scenes, different people, different everything flashing almost faster than your mind can comprehend.
Is he short circuiting? What's happening
You
to
can
him?
see
Um,
it's like you can see blades at neck, you can see blood, you can see people falling to their death, you can see, well, from the perspective of people in their last moments, before finally your body untenses and you're able to step back.
Okay, what the fuck?
I
What-
want to see.
Yeah. So, not the
What's-
best swordsman work, but guided. So he was empowered by like some mystical
What
ways.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hold on, it's my turn on the sharing circle.
What the fuck?
He has the talking stick. It's his turn to talk, Thrawn.
Yeah. Do I still have the trident in my hand at all, or have I let go of it?
No, you've let go of it.
Okay.
He
I'll
no
say
longer
that
has the talking stick. Here, shut the fuck up.
I'll say it also like dispels, almost like fades away into like shadows as you let go of it.
Yeah, basically the only reason you could hold on to it for so long was that there was still Thrawn holding it.
Alright. Well, just a shit ton of murder, really. Like,
We
guided
figured out it
murder.
was indiscriminate, or
Thrawn is going to very calmly turn away from Sharia and going to look at you two and be like, "So what's going on?"
Theo touched it last night and he saw indiscriminate murder. Trying to figure out what's going on with it.
it was
I saw
just
people fall to their death, at least.
Theo, I expected better from you. What,
I
trying to
just
steal
look,
my fucking shit?
I just went to poke it. Okay, it looked very shiny, and it kind of took over.
Well, you came into my tent and fucking grabbed my shit, and it was just haha.
It wasn't
It's
even
just-
in the tent, you left it out.
Yeah,
What?
you left it out here.
That doesn't seem like me.
Yeah,
That's-
you left it out here. We poked it. Well, I
That's
poked
not,
it.
that's not something I do.
What,
Oh.
Look,
what
just
was?
You hadn't
All right.
slept for 2 days.
that is a very valid point, Fano. All right then, lads. What did we see? So you've been seeing indiscriminate murder. Did you see who was doing the said murdering, or was it like one of those POV videos?
Well, in the perspective of the murderer, really, but like he was just killing everyone, like just a lot of fighting and all that shit.
I will add.
It isn't
for
a curse or
clarity-
anything. It's not. It's
Sorry.
not like the weapon showing who it's killed. It's just linked to live leak.
Hmm.
All it is.
I will add for clarity since I think it's been missed. Some of the POVs you saw were of like the person you were looking through dying.
Okay.
You saw clearly more than one person's perspective.
Okay. So a lot of just people just dying, and in that perspective, you're also dying as well. Not the first time.
Him dying?
You saw me die.
No, not you particularly. Like, what in the eyes of like, if you're seeing something like seeing a battlefield, and then you're the one dying. Saw a bunch of guys. Saw a bunch of like people falling off cliffs and shit, or probably buildings. A lot of swords at
Yeah,
people's
there are
throats,
buildings.
spears.
Uh-huh.
Seems like it was like a Tuesday back in my time.
Well, look, nothing happens when I touch it, so
Yeah, because you're fucking cursed.
That's
I'm
not what that is.
look. shit may have been happening. I don't think I'm cursed. I think events in my life may have been cursed.
Speaking of, have
Remember
you heard?
when I was talking about a trauma response? What if it was like those locked memories are in the trident? You know, just
No, but it's all the it.
therapist glasses are on again.
But if he saw Slaughter,
We're not in
and
the circle.
we make a circle around Thrawn.
Out of curiosity, Thrawn, have you heard from your patrons/patrons/ whatever since last you tried
I've
to
taken to
commune with
calling
them?
it Joe. I've taken to calling it Joe.
Joan or Joe?
I like
Joe.
Did
Uh,
Joe
Joe.
speak to you in your dreams or anything like that?
Can I do a roll to see if anything did happen in my sleep, Joe?
Nothing happened in your sleep.
Yeah,
Like, you didn't
I was
even
having this.
dream.
I was
you
having
just
this awesome dream about your mom. No, anyway, no,
have
no.
You knew Stono's mother? Damn, you are old, mate.
I don't.
have they said anything to you since the whole
Oh, have you tried?
weapon disappeared thing?
Oh well, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did I not tell you guys that they were like talking to me, like
What do they
just like
say?
little whispers here and there. And when I grabbed my reclaimed it, basically they spoke out like a poem to me.
Well, what did it say? Like, what was the poem?
I have he left them dead through and through with their head 1 and 2, but I know there was like a snicker snacker thing as well.
Yeah, it's just the Jabberwocky poem. It's
Yeah.
Does this
Yes.
mean anything to anybody?
It means something to everyone but Thrawn and Sharir. You guys have all heard the poem before.
Oh,
It's
Yeah. No,
It's sort of
it was
like-
just some childish rhyme. Just I don't know. It was really weird when I grabbed the sword in the middle of that big room. It like I don't know.
sorry. It means nothing to Thrawn. I don't know if I said that.
You did say
Uh,
this.
It's a poem that's very much about the Siege of Tenebram. It's sort of treated with like the same kind of, I guess, superstition sort of thing as like think along the lines of the Bloody Mary thing. Stuff like that. It's like
So Thrawn says the whole thing beginning to end.
Thrawn,
but yeah.
do you not
Yeah.
know what that poem is?
Well, no, like it was some shadow demon named Joe talking in my mind.
It
No, I didn't really. I remembered it, but I didn't dwell on it too much.
it is about the Siege of Tenebram. It's the poem that we most remember. It's like a cursed song from
1, 2, 1, 2, and through the Vorpal's blades went snicker snack. They left them dead, and with their heads they went galumphing back.
yeah, that.
How does Thrawn look?
What's glumping even mean? What?
Got
Like-
like a weird
Like
walk.
marching,
said-
almost.
Hmm. And you asked how Thrawn's looking.
Yeah, how's
No,
Thrawn
no.
looking?
Let me roll the dice.
You've got the calming influence of Edgar that's slowly grumbling as you move too fast.
He's like patting the dog like Dr. Evil and like
Yeah.
See, like you got a support animal here with you as well. We're ready for your appointment.
It takes
I'll say his brow's probably furrowed. And it looks more deep in thought than
okay, anything deep.
It's,
like his brows are also like pinched in, but like it's like he's thinking.
It- kind of gives credence to superstition if the gods are whispering children's song. Maybe it is
Well,
a cursed song.
All the whispering children's songs. That's creepy.
Well, like considering like you want like your fucking thing to be memorable, so everyone can easily fucking say it. So, wouldn't that be the best? Make it like
I
a
guess
song or jingle, really?
Possibly
Da da
so.
da da da.
I'd guess they'd benefit from it if more people knew it.
Hmm.
It's not
Alright,
that outlandish, I guess.
I did say that we would do this once we left the temple, but I actually can't remember who I was talking to. Tell me about what happened at Tenebra.
We all look at each other like,
I don't fucking know. You guys.
Who wants to tell him?
I am more willing
I-
to listen, even if it does sound insane. But I am willing to
I
listen.
think
No, you're the actual.
it should definitely
That
be
one.
Taryn.
I don't even like that guy. That no.
You see, roughly 10 years ago.
13.
That's what I'm saying, roughly 10.
I want someone to correct him.
Fernand's going to sit on the sideline and correct every time he misspeaks.
That's actually the best.
I'm trying to, slowly bring him into it. The facts don't care too much, more the feelings in this regard.
Fuck my feelings. Just tell me what happened.
The entire
I-
town
I-
was murdered by a dread paladin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Are we
hear
talking
me
about
out.
like Earth
No,
of
okay.
Conquest or
Okay.
some other backwater shit?
Okay. Hear me out. I know that Tenebran isn't gone because we ordered some of my spirits from there. So some of my ale.
The place,
It's been 13 years. It's
The
like enough
place
time to
wasn't
kind of rebuild,
destroyed.
but
not
Sorry.
everyone was killed. Only those wearing religious iconography were killed. Everyone else was spared. Since then, the Paladin Order has, well, completely and utterly collapsed, and the town is more or less agnostic.
Oh, at least they're not
Ah.
atheists.
That, even I think that would be stupid.
I know. You believe these people thinking gods don't exist?
Yeah, like who
I
fucking
thought
made the
one was a
world?
miracle literally the other day.
Yeah. Like, how'd the fucking world get made in 7 days?
Can I an insight? Can Thorn do an insight on to see like how truthful, like just against the
Okay.
group in general.
Sure. Nothing you can see indicates any kind of dishonesty from anyone.
Hmm. This is a question for you, Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
What year does Thorn think it is?
What year does what, sorry?
What year does Thorn think it is?
That's a great question.
Because he's about to ask a direct question. Because if this has happened and they're saying it happened 13 years ago and stuff.
Fuck. It would be...
It's X minus 13 for the moment. We'll get the actual.
Look, I've never actually picked a year.
That's
It would be about...
It is the year of
Like-
our Lord 420.
It's... We'll call it 1130 PC is what you think it is, as
I'm
in
running it down to the
post-calamity.
real.
Am I
okay.
from the Calamity?
So
Okay.
for everyone else, it would be 1143 post-calamity.
Well, Tree doesn't even know that either.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sharice
Trip-
never really asked that question.
Yeah, does Tree even know what the
Well,
fucking
real
PC
fucking
means?
shit,
Like
there's
post-Calamity?
violence.
What's post-Calamity?
You could probably reasonably interpret that is referring to the ancient war.
That you were in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Thorn's question then is, after thinking for a moment, is like, what year is it?
1143.
It's 1143.
Where we? Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Really? Fucking 1100 years since I fucking woke up. All right.
And mine was what was it? 1130. You said.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
X minus 13.
Mm-hmm. So I was gone 13 years.
At least you didn't miss out 1143 years.
That is
Hmm.
not the issue here.
Yeah, this is hardly the matter of...
Hey, I'm trying to lighten the mood up. I'm not used to this shit.
I don't think we lighten this shit.
Uh,
How are you
Hmm.
feeling?
You got the talking stick.
Do you have the talking stick?
yes,
not
I.
not to be inconsiderate, but you do have the talking stick. I think there's a lot of questions we have for your patrons.
I have to hand my patrons the talking stick. Um,
Oh, please don't.
Now, what we just went through, they've had the talking stick for quite a while.
But maybe we should do an intervention. They have to talk to us.
Wait, you've never signed, like, you never had a lawyer with you
Yeah.
whenever you talk to your
No,
patron either, so.
hear me out. I would rather not have some otherworldly being just beaming into my brain whenever they want.
You should try and get a lawyer as well, like some sort of magical lawyer.
I had, you know,
I look at Taryn.
You're the
I
probably
hand you
most,
the business card.
you are probably the
He
most
just says
qualified.
Taryn,
Well,
this isn't any time for
well,
your games.
Oh,
Thank
Taryn is
you.
probably the most
It's just
qualified.
crossed
I
out with
enjoy
lawyer written on it real hastily.
I enjoy your levity, but well then, Thrawn is going to take a step back and is going to summon his trident and is going to stick it point first into the ground. And he's going to take like a step back, just so like it's just out of arm's reach. So it's like the pole is like just a couple centimeters away from his hands.
If he's gonna,
And
sorry,
yeah,
I'll let you finish. I was
no,
gonna
no,
say, if there's any moment that the trident starts glowing or shaking or whatever shit, I'm like, Tria's getting ready to just fucking jump on that shit to prevent from disappearing again.
And Thrawn is going to do that same kind of feeling, the almost like the pulling on the thread between him and his hexblade, like almost like pulling it taut, instead of pulling it straight to him, like just like straining that connection, the same way he did when his blade first disappeared.
Okay. As you reach out, it feels much less tenuous than it did the first time. It feels less like holding a piece of thread and more like holding a chain this time around. You can feel as you reach out, something reaches forwards to embrace you. Do you
He's
do you
you know,
reach out in return or do you pull back?
I'm rolling a lot of dice to see
Yeah.
what the fuck he does.
I think you should be rolling a little bit more, motherfucker.
What's it look like out here? Because I'm like, motherfucker, you're not disappearing again.
Are my eyes open, like solid black?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh god. He's going to. Look, he wants answers. He's been ever since he spoke to that fucking storyteller dude in the maze, and it said Juniper's name. He's had like some awareness of like that this is true. Like it's not just like a single instance. There's like all these things that are pointing towards it. So I think he, in his desperation to find what he needs, is going to let it come towards him.
All right. From everyone else's perspective, you see Thrawn's head snap back as his eyes open, pitch black void as he stands there motionless for a moment. Ferno leans to everyone. If he starts speaking tongues, I'm going to explode the place.
I
speak
sadly
in
live, but I'm ready. I'm ready for you to fucking start
I start
exploding.
speaking the
Can
black,
everyone
black
hop
speech.
into the other chat so I can chat with Nick
Or
alone?
Jaden, do we want to just go hop in the gaming? So
Well,
that
I'm also thinking
for
Craig.
Craig.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone, get out of here. Leave us alone. Maddie, you can stay.
Yeah, she can
So
say.
can
Okay.
Fred.
You almost you find yourself sort of internally in a sort of endless void standing It almost feels more like floating. You can feel entities kind of circling around you as you hear a whisper come from the darkness. The Tarot's view. The Tarot's fool returns home once more. Yes, brother, in ignorance he has found his way here again.
Who are you? What is this place?
This is your own
Sorry, this
This
is my
is-
own what?
mind. This is who can talk to us. This is a place of connection for us. It's been many years, you. We watched as you emerged on your own, and in ignorance once more return again. We are. I am the God of Truth, the Crow Father, as you would. And I, the Goddess
Sorry.
of.
Sorry, the
Sorry.
God of Truth, the Crowfather.
Yep.
Yep.
And I
Man.
am the God of Peace. I am the Raven.
The Raven Queen. Okay. Uh.
You know us as outcasts. You know why. But a pact has formed, and we are your benefactors. We can aid you in what you seek.
You called me the Tarot's Fool. What did you do to me?
You gave yourself. You asked for power to right the wrongs that befell you. And we acted as benefactors and granted your wish. 13 years you gave us.
What?
You gave us everything, but you found your own. You are a curious creature. And it is your story that now entices us to return here and to reach for the conduit to us. You have piqued our interest, little fool. Now, what is it that you would wish of us, so we may aid you, and negotiations can be made?
What happened in my time gone? In that first 13 years? What did you make me into?
You marched upon Tenebra, but you were none the wiser to it. A strike of vengeance for what has befallen you.
Oh, it's true. I became a monster, butchering my way through the city I care for most.
And now what will you do, oh fool?
I don't.
You could
I'm-
right your wrongs. You are no longer enthralled. You have free choice once more. Do you seek vengeance? Do you wish to destroy us? Do you wish to destroy the cruelty in the world that could bring about such a thing.
I wanted strength to keep those around me safe.
And you were given strength. You were given power beyond anything you could have attained yourself.
What is it that you want of me? You say that I was yours, but I broke free. You say that I have this free will, but still more and more power I draw from you. The raising of the dead. This blade bent on wickedness and blood. What more would you give to see my story told?
We could give more power, child. There is much you have yet to do, still is there not. The nature of what you bear is not necessarily anything but that of your choosing. What is it that makes something corrupt and vile? Is it its past, or is it its future?
Anyone can be redeemed. Anyone can.
Do
They
you
just need to have the
believe
strength of
that?
will. I must. Even if I am condemned and doomed, even if when I die, I go to serve you endlessly, I will make sure this world does not fall to chaos. I will battle the enemies that are here, even if that's what I die doing.
Then you could release us. You could sever our pact. Two souls intertwined could be separated once more. Siblings could be given freedom. The conjoined prison we share. You could rend our cage. Much
You're
like the god of spiders.
You were imprisoned here, within me.
Not within you, child. Within each other. We wish for you to unleash us. To cut the ties that bind us. What comes after that is your own decision.
Why would I do such a thing?
Because to do so, to give us mortality, to give us freedom, would grant you freedom yourself. You would be rid of us. And we would be rid of each other. Free to make our own choices. If you so wished it, you could seek vengeance upon us then. But we are gods. We would like to see your decisions still. You make for a very enchanting story, child.
Maybe just a man trying his best to hold it all together.
And yet the roads you have walked are beyond that of any man. You are a very special child. And with that, snap back to reality. I'm gonna get the
Whoop,
others.
there goes gravity. My lord, love, that was crazy.
If you did something to
The-
Eiko, I'm coming for you.
The eyes snap back to normal, if not panicked, as his awareness returns around him.
What does he look like? I was prepared to fucking Die for the fucking trident if it
also,
looks like it's about to disappear.
I will add, I would have put Edgar down before doing this.
No.
You euthanized his ghost dog.
No, Jaden,
Now-
I took
now
him
it's
with
gone too
me.
far.
Jaden, I took him with me and I lost him. Oh shit, patting my pockets down. Like, where did he go?
That's the patron's dog now, not yours.
He's
Edgar
in
is my
some-
patron.
He's in some strangers. He's in some stranger's hoodie, and they have no idea.
Yeah, it's like the Grim Reaper goes to put up the hood. What the fuck is that? Is that a fucking pug?
So was there any actual reason? Would there be any good reason for me to die for the fucking trident? Because I was ready that entire time.
I will say when he has come back, he's just like opened his hand and the trident's still there. It's just stabbed into the ground, so I guess he wasn't actually holding it.
If it
But,
just looked like it was ready to disappear, I'm like, I'm fucking
yeah.
diving for it.
Thrawn is like full stumble back, bam, fucking on his ass, like almost like he got fucking like launched away, kind of, from it.
So
Can someone help me up?
yeah,
I'm guessing that's like you're just gonna
Theo will go over to help.
by accident. I'm just gonna grab the trident and then just walk over with it to you.
Fucking crime!
my-
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do. Oh shit! I'm just,
Yeah.
as he's reaching for it, I'm just gonna like wave my hand and it's gonna disappear.
That was be by accident. You're not even fucking realizing I've accidentally grabbed it because you're fucking closing your eyes or whatever shit.
Can someone help me up?
Theo
Yeah.
will go over to help him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So what did that look like to you guys?
hold on. Hey guys, I might have forgotten something very important.
What?
For me,
Yes.
all of you get the fuck
I
out
ended
of
on the
here.
wrong note. Give me one moment.
Get the
Alright, do we
fuck
have to
out
leave
of
again?
Yes, please.
You fucking dunked on Jaden.
No,
Womp womp.
Jaden, it's just that Thrawn was, wait a minute, and has another flashback to the conversation.
Fucking- For some reason, they gave their request but did not actually indicate anything that you were supposed to do. So let me return to that moment real quick where they should have ended off on that.
I am not editing this out. I hope you know. If I ever get around to these edits, this is
No,
staying.
that is completely fine. You can dump that on me. Embarrassing, but return. In the heart of
Wait, let me cut the music again.
Okay, cut the music. Whenever you're ready.
Alright. I am good.
There we go.
So
Sorry, it was glitching.
The means to do so you can find in the heart of Middle-Earth. The true purpose of the Warforged. It has been successful once. You can free us from our bindings there. Anyways, now we leave off. That's embarrassing as fuck.
no,
Hang on.
it's okay. Honestly, Jaden, don't
Oh,
worry.
that was stupid as fuck.
No, don't worry. Literally, I'm not lying. Probably the most important piece of information from the last arc that you guys were supposed to get. I didn't tell you because we were doing an in-person session and I forgot.
Womp womp.
So don't worry. That's
Completely
not just
forgets
you.
to give plot hook.
Yes. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, anyways, as we were.
What it
Yeah.
looks like for us?
Yeah, what did that look like to you guys?
Like you passed out standing up.
Is that
Ah.
really?
With a little bit of demonic possession involved.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still on the ground?
No,
No,
I know.
I've been-
He's.
Alright.
So, how'd it go?
Sorry, I was like, who joined Fredboat?
Dodge the question.
I don't really know how to answer that.
Bluntly,
Straight with no ambiguity.
Do you know who they are now?
I think so.
what they tell you.
They said I need to go to Meloda.
What's this fucking Meloda? Like,
Everybody needs to go
Why
to
is it
Meloda.
always Meloda?
Everybody needs to go to Meloda.
I think fucking the Warforged and shit, and then now what?
So,
Oh yeah, I probably haven't mentioned before. I probably should mention this as much as the Minotaurs did mention Meloda's where the Warforged. That's where you were born. So, by the way,
So I might find my carcass there.
yeah, that'd be cool. Wear yourself as like dragon plate. That'd be pretty cool.
Do you think
Um,
Dragon Scale's gonna last for like over 1,000 years?
That sounds horribly morbid, and I would like to direct the conversation back to what the fuck just happened.
No, like I'd like to fucking have my fucking wings back.
We can talk about this later when we get to your dead corpse. Help! What happened?
why do we need to go to Meloda? Who are they? What do they want?
Look, all I know is that when I was in there, I was within my mindscape, and those same like kind of whispering voices that I heard before. They answered some of my questions. You know, they said that 13 years ago I made a deal, and indeed I was. He like breathes like shakily. He's like, I was the one who put Tenebrand to the sword.
Put my hand out towards Theo, real subtly though. So
We both.
everyone can see it.
Yeah, it's like
Eyes bulging.
you do owe us.
Eyes twitch. Eyes twitch.
You do owe us, yeah.
Eyes twitch. Dead stare. You got the
yeah.
same bunny meme from before. I'm just what?
Yeah, but Thrawn's just gonna like yeah. No, it was. They said they were very interested in my tale, that I'd done something that no one had before, or that I shouldn't have been able to. Yeah, they called me the Tarot's Fool. So
What fool?
The
The-
tarot's fool?
yeah, like tarot cards.
Yeah, tarot cards.
Yeah.
The fuck?
They called me the Tarot's Fool. Brother in ignorance.
Wait, you didn't like that's I
Jesus.
think it's probably because you didn't fucking finish doing your oaths and shit.
What? No. It was in that 13 years. I think I was aware of what I was doing, but when I broke free, it was almost like the compulsion, the time that I gave was not given back, but I had no memory of it. They said that once more, I'd sought them out in ignorance. So it's not the first time I've spoken to them, clearly.
So wait, you also said you were the one that put Tenebrand to the sword, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, yes. I suppose I am.
And any elaboration here would be very nice.
I don't know. They weren't super forthcoming with details. I asked them what they had me do in that time that I lost, and they said that I got my vengeance. Yeah,
And your vengeance included desecrating a temple to a drow goddess.
I don't even
One
know
that-
that they said that the weapon that was here was my conduit. The conduit, and I had reclaimed it. So yes, I must have left it here. Maybe that 13 years ago I was able to use this place to break free. Maybe that's. I don't know. I don't understand.
We really need to get to Meloda now.
Maybe Illustrious fucking saved you.
No, I don't think that's what happened.
Well,
Oh.
think about it. If you're the one doing all the fucking sword shit, and it would make sense that the goddess that
Oh, you're not
actively
saying
helped
she's
out.
my patron. You're saying
Yeah.
maybe she helped me out. But
Yeah.
maybe that happened, but I doubt a goddess would desecrate her own temple to help someone.
I mean,
She
maybe
might
it was
if it was
forgiven.
worth
Maybe it was just to prevent you from going further.
The psalm that got us there was of her finding people consumed by darkness, right?
Yeah.
Is it that strange to believe that she did that again?
It's possible. It was an old temple. Perhaps its best use could have been at that point to
She's
help
about
heal those.
Maybe removing any evil like that from the world was necessary.
So, what is it that we're looking for in Malota?
There's no pull there, right?
No, there's no. There is no pull to Malota, is there, Jane?
No.
Like, there's no. He stops for a second. Yeah, no, there's nothing.
Okay, thank fuck.
Apparently, it has something to do with the true purpose of the Warforged, and they said that whatever they wanted me to do has been successful once before, and that if I help them, they'll be free.
There's a reason why we're called Warforged, so
Maybe that wasn't what your intended purpose was, though. Maybe every Warforged was a prototype, an attempt.
hell yeah, but like consider the fact that it's like they had to put a soul into our bodies, but they couldn't make a soul, so
No, believe me, I have apprehension about it.
maybe the full one is just like, all right, we're making a full-on army without the need to transfer souls and shit.
Okay, so let's say for a moment that we were on board with giving very presumably evil gods, quote unquote, freedom, whatever that means. How are we meant to get to Malota?
Walking.
Well, it's the Tarrasca's there.
I only got shot once. We can. They're not gonna.
If
Only I survived that.
If that's its nest, if that's where it's resting, and if that place is still overrun by illithids, then there's very little chance that we'll be able to head there anytime soon.
Well, Malota's not where the Tarrasque was, right? Malota's
Mithra.
supposedly an abandoned lab.
It was Mithra where the Trask was.
Yes, it was. I believe we were told that it was once a breeding pool that fell to disrepair.
But that still does not help us because I don't know about you guys, but I was the only one who could dodge that laser.
Maybe it's a once per day thing or whatever shit.
We tested that already. I did
you
it
bet
twice.
your life on that?
I tested it twice.
Did you
It's
get shot
not a
twice?
one time. Yes, I jumped twice.
Oh,
It is a
Shut up, Maddie.
we could
Shut up.
possibly.
Shut up, Matty.
Well,
Shit.
Fana could possibly just gate us across to a safer distance that would, because probably we're in an area where it's like fire when there's something over there.
Does
Fono
What?
even have gate?
that's fucking 8th level.
Like what was he using to fucking teleport?
That's dimensional.
Dimension
That's
door.
400
That's
feet.
400 feet. That is nowhere
Okay.
near enough.
Damn.
Yeah, if you're on the map, we'd have to be right here to teleport them.
Yeah. Man, he should get like
You
a
basically got about 2 miles that you'd
yeah.
have
He
to
should get
travel.
a fucking metamagic adept so he can get extended spell, just double that distance.
Yeah,
It still doesn't
that'll
help.
help.
Yeah, that doesn't help
800
much.
feet.
He can do it 3 times. We can go 200. We can go 2,400 feet.
Oh boy,
How many feet in a mile?
I don't want to know.
300
I've got a fucking metric for
458, isn't
Imperial.
it?
So he could get you about halfway there, is the moral of the story.
And then get incinerated.
Well,
That's
we,
automatic.
we need we
You
need a
know, as
couple
far
things.
away from any potential cover as possible.
First of all, we don't know how the Tarask even saw me or us when we were going through the tavern. Not the tavern, the cavern.
The cavern, yeah. God, I wish it was a tavern. That would have been excellent.
Same.
How
Well,
do
there is a
the-
fucking mention they might have booze that's like right over there, guys.
That doesn't help.
How do the illithids normally see?
With
Oh.
blind sense.
Oh, they can.
They can sense your fucking brains.
Yeah, if
Your
they can
brain,
sense friends,
your
that would
brain
be
is
fun.
telepathically going.
So wait, doesn't that mean if we were just severely like retarded, like someone just made us all cats
No,
or whatever?
Sharia, yes, you could walk across and they wouldn't notice you, but I don't know about the rest of us.
Well, but like
It's
we
just
can
that
just
scene from the D&D movie. Like all
Yeah,
stand out
it's
in
so-
the background. Looks
You're
far.
not smart enough to be eaten. Well, I mean, we could try and like figure out a way to block. Do we know how to block illithid
no,
detection?
that is not something I believe we have
We figured it out.
Unless we
What-
could all fit inside of that box, I'm not quite sure.
What if we had like a lead line crown?
We're not putting on lead foil hats.
It
Oh,
could
could
work.
work.
Don't dunk it. It could work. Not for very long or very well, but it could.
Yes, and we all start dying from acute lead poisoning.
I'd be fine. Like, so would Throdgar.
I would be fine. I'm on dead. I'd be fine. I'm not. Don't quote me.
Hey, I could possibly just make the distance if that could work, and just you guys be in the carriage, and then
Oh, actually, that is a good point. We could all just be in the carriage, and then he's just outside the carriage. But could they sense us through the carriage?
We don't know.
well, can they psychically tell from like dimensional space?
It's not a dimensional space, though.
It is
It's
quite literally just you are shrunk.
Yes, it is
Okay.
just we are shrunk. It is specifically not a dimensional space.
So if you were shrunk, how much air would
Oh,
how much air would that lead line box have?
actually, Maddie, though. Actually,
my
Maddie,
God.
though.
How about we just assume that for now we do not have a
A way to go through. I don't.
effective way that we know could work. We could try the lead line box thing, but we don't know that that's going to work.
Then our next port of call.
Well, we could try and find out anything within the city, like such as in Noctala, about like anything that prevents illithids from
I
psychically seeing things.
I honestly don't want to go to Noctella unless we absolutely have to.
Yeah, I'm with you, but like it's just
Option C, I point to the mansion on the hill that's 300 meters away from us.
yeah, I'm with you. But we
This
should also go to Ladies Banner as well at some point.
I agree that these are all things that we need to do. I
Yes, let's
think.
throw ourselves into Haunted House and hope that there's something useful there.
I am
I
haunted.
thought
That
it's been
sounds
shown
like a great
right.
idea.
Like we just went for a haunted temple.
And we did find some very incredibly cursed
Oh.
items.
Actually, we should actually go identify a bunch of our items.
We
I
haven't used
will
it
ask.
yet.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
Um,
Do you know if you actually chose to kill every single paladin in Tenebram, or they just said?
also, was it a collective of voices, or was it one voice? And if so, like what?
It was
Masculine,
two.
feminine.
Okay. To answer the questions, I think they misconstrued my need for vengeance into a let's butcher every paladin in the city.
But
I don't know. Like vengeance can be like that.
Yeah,
The-
but it wasn't
the-
specifically you.
Sorry, let me find my.
Let's make sure this is correct. It wasn't specifically you that murdered every.
Oh, we've all
single
done a
paladin.
fucking war crime. Who cares?
What?
Shit's left in the past. Who cares?
More or less, it was like I was there, but I wasn't there.
Hmm.
Kind of like you were possessed.
It was me, but it wasn't quite me. Like it was not me enough that when I broke free, like I could break free. Essentially,
Kind of like one of those brain monsters and shit.
Theo
Um,
Theo would love to do an insight check on that specifically, on whether he believes he wasn't in control when he did the thing.
Yeah, roll insight.
Jaden? No, I'm waiting for
Yeah,
Jaden.
roll. Fucking roll, dude.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Okay, I gotta do a
Oh.
roll. I gotta do a roll to contest this, right?
Yeah.
Deception if you're lying, persuasion if you're not.
And don't tell me which. I will not
Okay.
look at the screen.
Yep.
24.
I got a 23.
Oh!
So,
I'd like to cast Silvery Buffs.
No,
on
no,
on
don't
Theo,
do this
right?
to me.
On Theo, right?
I
do it.
already won. I already
Oh my
succeeded.
god. Cast it on Thrawn, give him the ability to re-roll, and then disadvantage Theo, and just make him do
Yeah,
the roll
It's
again.
gonna be on Theo.
Okay,
gonna
if
be
I
on-
was, I'm sorry, if I was gonna roll again, by the way, my new roll is 32.
Oh, why? Am I actually taking the reroll?
He has.
Is he actually?
Yeah, I need to know if I have. So yeah, you're doing silvery barbs on
He
me.
has to use the lower roll though. So
No.
Oh, I have to. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
so he just burned a silvery barbs for shits and gigs.
but then I
Okay.
can give Theo advantage, so roll again.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I thought you were giving me.
Wait, but Theo beat it the first time.
I already
Theo
beat
had
it.
24
then.
and
Yeah, it was a 23
Thrawn
to a
had
24.
23.
I
That's
succeeded.
I'm like, are you doing it to Theo so I can?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's all
So
good then.
I will
I
say.
heard the numbers the wrong way around. It's all good.
I will say when Thrawn has said this, you can see that there is like guilt on his face. Like he doesn't. It's like he doesn't seem to be lying, but it still seems to pain him.
There is something Theo is searching for, like in your face. Like the guilt is there, but Theo is looking for if, like, they can say that you did this. They can say that you got vengeance. You told them you wanted vengeance, and then they made you do it, and then they say that it's your choice. But like Theo's looking for the like, yeah, I'm the one who did it. Because it has to be 100%. And if you say, and if there's like doubt,
Does Thrawn believe that he is the
Yeah.
one that did it?
if there's doubt that, oh, I don't remember it, and I said I wanted vengeance, but I didn't want this vengeance, and I, like, yeah,
Um, from what he said, you can assume that he is just repeating what he was told.
okay,
He doesn't seem. It doesn't seem like he's relived this or he has memories of it. But you know, from the time that you spent with him traveling, even just seeing like how he talks about like when he's been like accidentally raised the dead, there's probably a very similar emotion here, like something that was out of his control, but he
Yeah.
feels deeply about. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Theo,
keep watch of the mansion in
Yeah.
case I see anything that's actually going on inside of that. By the way,
Theo will say, when you make a choice,
Maddie's possibly like.
uh,
I'm thinking it's like he's just read like a book and that's like, oh, that's apparently me. What?
there
No, I was talking to these figures.
there is a difference between asking for vengeance and the person you ask from them takes more than you were willing to give. And that's not unforgivable. So if you asked for vengeance and they took that vengeance to the extreme, you still have to pay for that, but not as much as they have to pay for that.
Wait, and also just the fact, how the fuck did you get power or vengeance with the Dark Gods or past gods' help?
They gave me the strength that what I wanted.
Yeah, but like, how did you find them, or did they just purposely find you, or what?
I don't know.
He could have just been an easy target.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is that my pact was for power. My pact wasn't for vengeance. I had vengeance in my heart. I had anger, but I wanted power to not ever let anything like what happened to my family happen to anyone else.
Yeah, I will say
I
that.
didn't want anyone else to ever suffer what I had gone through.
Hey, Jaden, was there any moment of time where I saw like the Vorpal sword being used to kill people in that vision I saw, or no?
You probably didn't make out the particulars of weapons being used.
Alright.
Do I? So when Thrawn says that, do I have to? Because Theo wants to see how much Thrawn actually believes that when he says, "I just wanted power, so I didn't have to do that again." Do I have to re-roll, or is it just taking the same roll we had before?
Yeah, I think it's up to Jaden. What
Just-
do you reckon?
I'd say go with the same. It's still the
Yeah.
same conversation. It's along the same lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to be the whole truth of it.
Okay. Theo,
Some of the others like Throdgar and Furno, he's especially because he's known them a lot longer. He's briefly talked about his pact and like more of his home and stuff. His pact was for power, and he's gotten his Eldritch abilities and his Hexblade from it. You know, but his whole thing of I have power to help, I'm going to go become an adventurer. Like that
Yeah.
was literally like that has been his whole motivation, this whole time. So that at least like Thorgar and Ferner, like that parts can be confirmed by others, at least from what I've said.
yeah, Theo backs off now. There was a little bit of like you definitely got the sense that he was trying to interrogate you to figure out where the line is drawn between this was your decision or this was their decision. And he's got his answer.
Don't worry, I feel very cagey about these gods as well. They called themselves the sorry. Come on, come back, stop. No, oh my fucking mouse is
No, Edgar.
killing me.
No, Edgar. Listen to him. No, Edgar.
That is the god of truth and the god of peace. The goddess of peace. So
wait, what? That's what they said they were called?
yeah. Don't fucking Google that. I feel you Googling.
No, I'm not. I'm just
well,
currently reading Maddie's message, like the power thing and all
that
that shit.
does not sound. I'm not gonna lie. From your description, that does not sound like what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like they're lying to you.
Yeah.
Ravens aren't normally associated with those things.
Oh yeah, actually, Taryn.
Yes.
Are they actually lying? Do you know the god of truth or whatever?
There's so many, but like I said, we saw the murals in the labyrinth and they were raven-headed, and ravens aren't normally associated with that sort of stuff.
The only time I've heard of that was like some bloke like Odin, right?
Some bloke talking
He is quite literally a god of deception.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and Odin was known as a noble and honest god.
A literal trickster god, that guy.
So, do you trust them?
I think for now.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Just saying
think they're content with watching.
I think they just wanted to get you to be the next.
Goes.
I think they just like wanted power of the champion up back up and get ready
Well,
for round 2.
It seemed like I was a champion of sorts, and then outside of their powers, I was released, and that has got their attention.
Yeah, I think the last try must have had something because that.
I think we do not have enough information. We need so much more information. I do not know how to get it. Do not look at me, friends.
What? We've heard more than once of some allusion to the true purpose of the Warforged. What was that meant to be?
Like war.
My guess is that these things want bodies.
Cool thing.
They made mention of being given mortality as being given freedom.
Well, I wouldn't just say that as well, considering that like most gods get powers through prayer. So if they're able to essentially make on a factory scale new life,
But it would make sense if they were trying to catch dragons and stuff in order to like see if they could be warforged.
That
You-
does make sense because there's not that many vessels or things that can contain dragon souls and shit.
Do you think the Warforged were meant to house gods?
I can't say for certain.
Probably.
If these things can be believed, it has been successfully done before. At the very least, we can go to Meloda when we have the opportunity and find out what we can about it.
We
Sorry,
need a
I'll let you
lot
go.
of things before we even like look at Meloda. Like when we came in here, we didn't really have the ability to go out there. We still need a way to get to Meloda. There's a lot of things here that we don't understand or don't really know.
What if that 13-year gap and shit was the god possessing, and that's how they mean they succeeded? They were able to finally have a form in the physical realm to
Oh,
do
they
shit.
possessed you.
Hmm.
If that were the case, could they not do that again now? Why would he have to go to Malota for that to happen?
That gods can't really come down here that much because there's fucking rules commanding them for some fucking reason.
That
Like-
didn't mean
Talk to
anything.
the god lawyer, Taryn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God lawyer.
Yeah.
Why don't
So-
the gods come down as much as they can, or should?
That is an incredibly loaded question. Genuinely not something I can answer.
Is
If-
it that you're not allowed to, or you just don't know?
I just don't know. Like, they have plenty of minions like myself to do all their dirty work. So,
I will say, just
Can't
for
really-
if Taryn's actually from that place, there's a whole like a thing where God can't interfere with
Hmm.
mortal affairs,
Yeah,
unless
they can
except
only
they can do
empower
it through people, but
like
they
clerics and
very very rarely are the gods allowed to just direct intervention.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Feels bad
I'm
for the
saying
Lord.
it's like
They
we
do
know
a bunch
that.
of proxy
What?
wars, essentially.
Yeah, what do you think Taryn fought in? Jeez.
The proxy war.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Any other questions about my spiritual awakening?
welcome to my spiritual awakening. Here are some stones.
Yeah, here's some stones. Hands you like pure obsidian.
When was the
At
last
least
time?
my hands when I woke up.
Well, like, when was the last time you prayed to your gods that you actually would pray to? Because
Well, I wasn't
you're clearly drawing a lot of attention from like powerful beings.
Well, I wasn't a particularly devout man. I paid homage to a handful of
Like, no
human
daily
gods.
prayer, no shit.
No, it was more just as a way to keep in touch with my elven heritage. I was
Yeah.
around humans a lot. I was aware of a lot more of their churches, but my worship of elven deities was a way to stay connected to my mother.
Well, I think Illustra is probably what fucking helped. That's my idea. Others probably don't disagree or agree with me. But like, I think that what's probably snapped you out of it and pulled out of the fucking your sword was in there was probably her hand in doing it.
Well, let's give it a try. I'm going to attempt to pray to illustrate. Jaden, can we pull out the D100?
Oh my god. Go on then.
You roll. I can't trust myself.
Okay. We've got on the 10s, that's a 70,
Mhm.
and 75. Yeah, nothing happens.
He's like, yeah. If I was such a hot piece of ass, I'm sure they would have come just then, but no, nothing.
Oh, next time we fucking see Aphrodite, she prays to Illustra. Possibly can get a message from her more easily that way.
Yeah, maybe.
But
It seems
we done with
very-
the talking circle, guys? Because I think Tara and I want to go into that mansion now.
I don't. What?
Why?
I
I don't support going into the mansion.
Darren?
No, And then,
I also don't support going.
Absolutely want to go into the haunted mansion.
oh
So you
god.
want-
Okay,
I want to. Svodka.
if we were going to go into a mansion, there are rumors that there are great treasures and artifacts and whatnot in the ladies' manor. If we were to pick a mansion, and I'm
I like
not
the ladies'
endorsing this decision,
I like the ladies' mansion.
the ladies' manor at least has some hint of being useful.
Also, we do.
Okay, lads, which one would you rather?
This
Alternatively,
is more convenient.
if we just wanted to find our way through there, what if we went to a city of industry and we asked them to line the cart with lead? Or maybe an enchanter at Lustra. They said that they did such things there.
Mm.
Maybe they can make
I'm just saying, since the fucking
something
mansion,
akin to the box that was used for the Whispering Orb
yeah, I'm
out
just
of
saying.
the carriage.
Well, I'm just
Also,
saying that.
we do. No, you go. You go.
I'm just
Well,
saying, since this mansion just reappears and goes everywhere and all that, who's to say it's just going to be on the other side of the fucking country when we go anywhere?
Yeah.
It moves daily.
Well, it moves more frequently than that.
It seems like it stays down here, given that it's a known
North thing.
landmark
Mm.
among the
Yeah.
people down here, and no one on the surface has ever heard of this place, as far as I'm aware.
Well, it's just
Well, if
All right, I'm going
you
to say it.
all don't want to
This-
do this, can I cast clairvoyance? 1 mile, so the house is within range. I just want to like inside a window that I can see. See if I can see anything.
Oh, he's about to clairvoyance the shit out of this.
I'm about
Like
to make a name for myself
through
up on here.
a window.
Yeah, yes. Like I'm looking at it. It just has to be somewhere I can see, or I know I can see the mansion. I can presumably see a window or something. I just want to put an orb like straight in there.
Okay, so like on the other side of curtains.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any particularities on which window, or should I just roll?
Do they all look the same? Does there any?
I mean, there's like first story, second story windows. It's like they don't really look particularly identifiable from outside.
Maybe one of the second story ones?
One of the second story.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. You cast this spell and you peer through the orb. You can see what appears to be a long, abandoned, and decrepit office.
Okay.
The place looks to be in disrepair, but there's no sign of like cobwebs or anything like that.
Okay.
It doesn't seem. It seems completely abandoned by all life.
well,
Cool. Can I switch to hearing then? Can I hear anything?
Okay. As you listen for a time, you can hear a
I'm back.
tiny little subtle creaking of wood. Not like footsteps per se, but the sort of like old rickety house kind of shifting in the wind sort of noise.
Okay.
There is nothing outside of that though.
how large is this mansion? Supposedly.
It's big. Like close up, it's almost closer to an estate.
Damn.
Well, we could do a walk around the border and shit, and I can see if divine sense if I can detect anything. Not divine sense, detect evil and good.
So yeah,
Okay,
I'm just.
yes, a fair point. Even if we don't go inside, it's good to do a little bit of investigation.
I agree with this. Some reconnaissance will be important for Fush to return.
Proceed to do that.
As
Cool.
we're walking out, I'm going to say, like, I do think our next step is probably Noctella. As much as we have found out some interesting things about myself, our main job here is to get intelligence.
you realize they're not going to let us into the important parts of the library that we want to be in, right?
Yes, but I'm sure
I
that we
think-
have ways of getting in there anyway.
Well, I think it'd also be just useful for like anything to deal with the Earthheads, because that's probably public knowledge for everyone to have.
Well, everybody can be on their tourist locale. I will be looking out everywhere. So I guess that makes me the watchdog.
I mean, you can do that. I can hide weapons pretty easily, all things considered.
Also, at any point, if I cast invisibility, it's at max level, so I can make 4 people invisible at any time.
Let's go. Advantage on it.
Nice.
I can also cast invisibility on myself, so we're pretty good.
Do we want to try and smoke weapons in, or are we just gonna like?
Hey,
Yeah.
fair, like,
Actually, Thrawn doesn't have to comply. He can just give his weapon over. It doesn't matter.
like
What if
he's
we
probably
put
going to give the
weapons
knights
in
anyway.
the cart and shrunk it?
Yeah, there's also
Would
that.
they take a
When-
little toy cart from us?
Mm.
Actually,
Because-
that is true.
Probably more security to get in, considering it's
Maybe we
Capital
make it
City, right?
convincing. Hand over some daggers or like a short sword or, basic
Yeah.
weaponry that people would be expected to carry, but,
How many weapons do
keep
you
the
have
other
in your?
stuff on us.
True. How many?
Sword guy
weapons?
has what, 3 axes?
12.
Yeah, he's got a fair amount. He could probably give out enough between him to everyone else, but also he's got like some magic stuff that he'd want to keep.
He's got his Leviathan axes. He's got his great axe. He's got a heavy crossbow. He's got
He's
60
got the
feet
throwing
of,
axes.
He's got 60 feet of shitty hemp rope.
Everybody
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, but his is shitty.
Oh no! His thing's literally called shit rope because in the previous arc we found a bunch of like rotting rope, and they
Can he
tied
take it?
they tied me up in it and lowered me head down into like
Cool.
into a illithid nest.
That sounds awful. That sounds
Yeah,
really
It
bad.
was kind of funny.
yeah,
Why
it was
did you
actually
ag-
kind of funny. 'Cause
Why
we
did
wanted
you
to see
agree
what-
to that?
We wanted to see what was in the fucking hole.
And you went through?
Well, he was
Yeah.
probably one of the few people with dark vision. And
It's
could
when
fit in
you-
the hole.
And they
Look,
called
no one died.
Alright.
That's
What?
from our Kanmadash PD episode.
What happens when do I detect anything with the detect evil and good?
Nothing shows up.
Like, no, not fucking
There's
things.
no aberrations, no celestials, no fays, no fiends.
Um,
I'm assuming this place
No.
seems magic as all hell,
None
though.
dead. Other than the party members that you already know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that it kind of just appeared overnight, it doesn't really give off any kind of impression of magic. It seems very mundane.
Did you list off Fail Fiend?
I
Or
did,
element? Okay.
and there was nothing there.
Damn. Is this consecrated or desecrated?
Neither.
It's a house.
It is.
So, stupid plan.
No,
What if I stick my head through one of the walls and just see?
that sounds so dumb.
That's how you become a ghost in a haunted mansion.
That's how. Actually,
That is how some statue on the other side with an axe cuts your head off.
Yeah, but I'll already be phasing at that point.
I can vortex
I
warp you
I
in.
believe it only works on walls.
the worst case
weapons.
scenario, you put your head through and you realize you can't pull your head back out.
Well, if that
Oh,
happens,
yeah,
we can try and vortex warp you out.
Please, let's not make every solution to a problem vortex warp.
Just
But
because
it
it worked
usually
against that
is.
dragon that one time.
Look, it straight up says I become incorporeal,
But that doesn't matter to magic.
and I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks. I can't be
But-
grappled and restrained, and I can move through creatures and solid objects.
Alright.
It doesn't say anything about magical creatures or magical objects.
No, there's nothing through the windows. It's just all
The
some
house is
kind
a
of-
magical bludgeon. It starts
Yeah,
beating the shit
there's
out of him.
It's just
I
all like
only
looks
take
old and
bludgeoning
decrepit.
damage if
No,
I end my turn in it. I
anything?
can walk in and walk out and be fine.
You know what? I'm kind of now on board to see what shit happens. What happens?
Worst comes to worst, I can get out.
Okay. Let's at least do it somewhere near the front door.
What happens if we burn it?
Could we stop going to extreme reactions? Just let the scout do the scout thing.
Aren't you supposed to be a scout?
I'm not the scout right now.
But aren't you? Okay.
Excellent. I'd like to
I'll
cast
be ready
invisibility
whenever you need.
myself and walk through the front door if that's what it comes to.
I'll just be standing outside the front door as well, just in case.
Okay.
Wait. Knock. Try knocking. See what happens.
Okay, I knock on the door. Does it have like one of the metal rings you can use?
The actual door knockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's that old.
Nice.
It's that aesthetic. All right. You knock on the door, and the door swings open for you.
Hey,
So
you know how
pretty
we were
cool.
talking, you know how we
You
were talking
can
about things
see-
being cursed?
The other side of the room, it's only like a tiny little sort of reception area. There's a shoe rack. There are old shoes set there, and probably like 5 feet past the first door, there's like a set of double doors.
I want to take off your shoes, just not to be rude.
Do not
as boss of
walk in. Do not walk in.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm standing outside the front door. You're the one going in there, right?
Yeah, you're our scout.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just take off your shoes just in case. It's like we don't want to be rude to the
No.
supposed ghost.
Let him do his shit. Karen, mission acquired.
We're so
First
fucked.
thing first, I cast Unseen Servant and I command it to open the next set of doors. And I'm just gonna like sneak a little bit, like hiding, like flat against the wall, and just like watching, but just out of view.
The unseen servant, the next set of doors, and open into a huge lobby room. The place, despite being in disrepair, was very clearly some kind of like high class estate. It's
Yeah.
got like what looked to be once rich red carpets. You can just make out there's seems to be some kind of upper balcony. You can notice in the center of this lobby is some kind of tripod device with a glowing crystalline item floating in some kind of focus.
Karen,
can
what do you
see-
see in there?
You can see leant against the tripod is the long, dead and decayed skeleton of a stocky figure.
God damn.
What's the clothes on him look like? If
Rotted and tattered scraps of rag is basically all they're left as.
Excellent. Would this thing be within 30 feet of me, or?
No, it's further than that.
All right, I'd like to make my way to the first set of double doors. Would I be 30 feet to it then?
You'd be, yeah, about 30 feet.
So I'll make my way to the first set of double doors, and I would like to cast Detect Magic on it.
I put a log in the front door so that it can't swing shut on him, trapping him inside.
Can phase through walls. I'll be right.
Just in case, no, it's just like hopefully it can't
okay.
teleport unless the
What does Detect Magic tell you again?
I can sense the presence of magic in 30 feet. I can see, and it just tells me the school of magic if there are any.
You can sense.
I wanted to figure out what school of magic this thing is, so I can try and determine if it's.
Okay, so you can sense almost permeating the air here in general is transmutation magic. From that crystal in the center, abjuration.
Interesting.
what's Abjuration do again?
Abjuration
is
is like
some-
your shield and counterspell and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm.
It's magic.
Yeah. I'm looking at something. Oh no! Don't touch that.
You want me to go in?
No. I'd like to turn to a Inferno. Actually, no. I want to relay that information. Like the entire area is like swept over with this sort of magic, but the very ominous glowing crystal in the middle is like abjuration magic.
Oh yeah. Do you also want to test if you can exit the building as well?
We'll do that in a moment. We're going to figure some stuff out first.
So
You are
abjuration,
currently within the building.
Yeah, I know.
abjuration magic
You're-
is protective spells and suppressions of others' magic for anyone who wants the specific.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It comes from the Latin abjurare, which means to forswear. So
Yeah.
cool.
Do we think this, like, considering it's on in this area, is I'm talking to everyone else now because I assume they're close enough they can hear me. Of like this area is absolutely coated in magic. Do you think this thing was turned on? It was meant to be some sort of party trick or something, and something went horribly wrong, and it just never got turned off.
Are there other dead fucking bodies in there?
Yes, they would be able to see the skeleton if they were near the door.
Yeah, you can see straight through. There's a body in the middle.
Yeah.
Is it just one or?
No, that's what we're
Yeah,
saying.
it's just one.
Oh, it's just one?
Oh my god! Does Ferno have Speak with Dead?
That's such a question.
I
If
don't
he
know.
does, we're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
Are we going? Okay, do we all want to head in?
No.
Yeah, I'll go
no.
in. I already just walk
No.
in now. But I
Like-
want to
like
quickly
that.
just test like if I can leave like
He does not have speak.
5 feet in, 5 feet out.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
I'm glad he doesn't, because I would have an issue.
What happens if I go 5 feet in and 5 feet out? Can I still leave the building?
Yeah, the door's still open.
Wait, okay. Just make sure the door doesn't close at all. In fact, just tear it off.
That's why I put a log in the doorway.
What if we just pull the doors off?
I don't think we need to do that.
I don't even know Speak with Animals. I don't know Speak with Dead. Goddamn.
Here,
Hold on.
Does he have
Let
any
me-
HP? Let me hit him. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, throw.
Let me just see if it's a paladin spell, just
Um,
in case.
Ooh.
It's a 3rd level
Could
cleric
have
spell.
taken
Fuck.
Speak with Dead. Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
just
I
standing
didn't
next to.
wanna.
I'm just
I would
standing
have to
next
get
to
really
Karen
close.
now.
I don't want to do that.
Alright. There's nothing behind the lobby desk as well. Or, actually, that's where
You
I'm
really
about to
can't
do
see from
something
where you are.
incredibly stupid. If everyone would like to vacate the area,
You want me to be at least within 10 feet of you, just in case?
to vortex for me, maybe.
Or also for savings, like just to like make sure you're more easy to get
No.
out of anything.
You'd have to be all the way in there, standing right.
Yeah,
next to it.
I've done the thing of like I want to go behind the lobby desk, check what's behind there, and then just stand next to the fucking Karen.
I'd like to cast Mage Hand and set it forward. Hit it, pick up like the crystal, or move the thing.
It
I
is
can't
not
activate it.
strong enough to do so.
Interesting. So this thing weighs more than 10 pounds.
Correct.
Hey, I can use Mage Hand as well. Let's both try it together. So now
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think it
come-
stacks that way.
you hold one half, I hold the other half.
I mean, can we try?
I mean, you can try. It's a cantrip. I'll tell you now, though, it's not going to work.
Damn.
Okay.
Was there anything behind the lobby desk?
You can't see behind the lobby desk from where you are.
No,
Okay.
he's walked in. He said Sharia's walked in and is actually walking.
Didn't he
around.
say he's only gone in like 5 feet?
I wanted to try that, and
No.
then after that,
He's just like in the building walking around. That's why I
Yeah.
asked, do we want to all just head in? So if anything bad happens, at least we're all together.
I kind of want the consequences of his actions to catch up to him, but also I agree that we should all be in.
Yeah. Could I
We
have
enter-
the unseen servant pick it up? Would it be able to? It has a strength draw. I can roll for it.
The unseen servant seems incapable of touching it.
Okay.
The mage hands, you can't sense through it, but it didn't even react to them, like, shifting it from any direction.
Mhm. So, any guesses on what this thing does? Because
Absolutely none.
Can I do based on the shifting of the
Inferno
buildings?
do an Arcana check. Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
I was
is
gonna say-
everyone going in at this point?
I
Yeah,
think
we've all stepped into the lobby. Yeah,
we're all in.
Okay, we're all in the lobby.
Doors closed.
So you all walk in and you gather around this crystal.
Yep.
You want Ferno to do an Arcana check?
And I want to help him, so give
Inferno.
him the help action.
Okay.
I'll
That
look
is-
behind the.
Well,
My biggest
and
concern
that
is
one.
right now that this mansion technically exists in two separate planes of dimensions, two different planes. And if we turn that thing off, it's going to disappear from this plane and maybe take us with us. So let's
Yes,
not
anti-mage
turn
hand
it off.
is visible.
I think it might be more simple than that. It appears to just be a nullifier. It
Explains why the unseen servant couldn't approach it.
anti-magic field of sorts.
What about this? The fucking anti-magic shield. What happens if we try and use this?
We literally just said don't try and turn it off.
Alright.
Why is there an anti-magic field here?
As
As you say that, the boss music starts playing.
as you all
20
gather
seconds.
around the crystal, you hear the front door slam shut behind
Fuck's sakes, there
you.
was a log there, right?
The log was moved. Oh my god! It kicked the log out of the way.
This is a
Oh,
mimic.
This is why
Immediately
we turn
after
off
that,
doors.
This is why I said we don't go in. Jesus Christ, people.
Well,
Oh,
Sharia-
yeah, that sounds like a good place to leave the session.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Look, it's the consequences of our own actions. Wow.
Theo walking in with everyone to the fucking
I
obvious
said-
haunted house.
I-
This is why
Oh
I
look,
was-
we're all gonna die now! What a surprise!
Sharia, you need to stop doing things when I say not to do things. Jesus Christ, I said not to enter.
Yeah, I thought it was fine, but
literally everyone's like,
You
no,
thought it was
no,
fine.
no, 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 and he's like, yes.
I wanted to explore this place, but I wanted to do it smartly, like I was doing.
Because
You're
Taran
just an idiot.
can run through walls.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if the door locked on him, he could run through it. That's why we weren't going in. But when Sharia was like just in exploring, I'm like, look, it's better if we all get trapped together rather than just one or two of us.
It does also mean that at the very least, whatever's in here has intelligence because it waited for us all to go in before locking it shut. It did not immediately lock it shut on the first person who walked in.
No, it
which
turns out there's just a big pressure plate in the room. It's just
Which
shuts.
is well, I hope it's that, and not that there is a giant ghost here that is, or it's a giant mimic. That'd be so awful. Don't do that to me.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Why are there
mimics are
4,000
monstrosities
floating
or
skeletons?
abjurations.
Why are there 4,000 floating skeletons at the other end of the hallway? Why are they getting closer?
Ooh, fun. Well, someone's gonna have to fucking check if we can open the door again. Who took knock, guys?
No one.
I don't think knock works on a magic house. I'll be honest.
It does work on magical locks.
Yeah, is it a magical lock though, or is it a creature that is
Yeah.
forcing it shut?
You know what? I cast blight on the wooden door. That's plant life, right?
Technically, this entire house is an old, dried-out mansion made out of wood, right?
Well,
house-
striking a match.
Do you
This house-
actually want to cast blight on the door?
No, what
And-
the fuck, Jin?
Okay, just checking.
We said that so the session ended.
All right.
I don't want to risk.
We'll
that
end the
it's actually
session
some-
there.
It does make sense. This is the exact
If the house
this is
tries to eat us, I will blight the door.
If the house tries and eat us, I'm gonna fucking try and burn it down.
I
Also,
just
no
like,
cobwebs, guys. So
Well,
what?
have you guys ever seen the fucking Saints Row clip where they're trying to get the Ouija board to talk to them, and it's like
Yes.
laughing at them, and he's
Yeah.
like, "This motherfucker," and he shoots. It's like, "Yeah, do you want me to do that shit again?" No, that's right. You're gonna answer all the questions. Yes, and he's like, "That's more like it." That's what's gonna happen. to us.
But
I
yes.
have never seen a trap so like it wasn't even efficient. You just put a trap in front of us. At least 3/4 of us said, actually, we don't want to go in the trap. And then we got basically peer pressured into going into the.
If I recall, in the labyrinth, you saw a dead body literally caught in a trap holding a shiny sword, and you still bit that bait.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was the one I was
we
putting
did.
things together.
But yes, next time we pick off, we'll be in the lobby, the front door and the lobby doors, and every door exiting is closed.
This is still all Sharia's fault.
This is still all Sharia's
Yeah,
fault.
we all blame.
I was at least being smart with the, hey, look, if anything goes wrong, I have a way out.
I don't think you were being that smart, because in my head, I was thinking, well, I mean, yeah, you could go through any object, but like if it's magical, if it's a higher magic than your magical tattoo that lets you go through the door, you just can't go through the door because it's a higher magic than your tattoo. Which I very much assumed this place is higher magic than your tattoo. But
I mean,
that
yeah,
is
but I also wasn't being dumb enough to just walk straight in. I was
you
being
also
smart.
weren't. You also weren't.
Nah, he chose the best option for getting in anyway. It's just that I ruined it was just like because Chiri's just callous.
Yeah, he's like, "You're not trapped in there. I want to have a look."
Yeah,
It's all
it's
good.
safe. Let's go.
Like I said, as long as we're all together, I think that's the important bit.
We can die.
All right, let's split up, guys.
Let's all split up and look for clues.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna walk into the haunted mansion, we might as well embody the
Okay,
meme, right?
in
Everybody
this
split.
situation, is Sharia the dog? Is he Scooby?
He is
Yeah.
I know you have 3 dogs with you, but like one of the main gang has to be Scooby Doo.
You know what? Jaden can roll on if the dogs actually came with me. Let's see if the dogs are stupid enough to come with me.
The dogs are loyal enough to come with you.
No, the dogs are sitting at the house. like,
Virgil
"I'm
might
just
be
gonna
smart
go
enough to think it's a dumb idea.
Virgil is also loyal enough to not just watch you die.
I hoped better for you, Virgil. I hoped for better.
Theo's sitting there talking to his dog who's followed him in, like, I expected better of you than to follow me into this
Right.
obvious death trap.
Wait, guys, Maddie said something in the chat. Jaden's made
Yeah.
the map for this.
No, he
Yeah.
hasn't, actually.
You see, but also,
Maddie with
like-
full confidence. Yeah, he did this.
yeah,
Doll, you
This
might
is
be
completely
thinking of the Ladies' Manor.
This
That's
was the
okay.
map that I hated the idea of. I never got around to making it
And
because
now
I
you
hate the
have.
idea of it.
And now you have to.
oh my god, you know what'd be the funniest thing? I have to spell
What?
magic. I have to spell magic.
I've run into this pitfall before. Dispel magic. We'll see.
This spells the abjuration magic.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
would
maybe
dispel
we can try. Maybe we can try and do the same thing that we did at the fucking labyrinth and force stuff to happen by.
But I can't wait for Matt and others act to come back. Like, what are we doing, guys?
And they're like, "Oh, we walked into a death trap."
We're cosplaying Scooby Doo Gang.
We okay.
But
I
yes,
can't
no,
even think of a response.
Alrighty.
Because, god damn it, Sharia, what are you doing?
I got some Scrappy.
who's who in the gang? I think Thrawn would be Shaggy, just
I'm
because
definitely
Pothead.
One thing that I will actually add at the end. On the skeleton, you do find a somewhat tattered but well enough preserved piece of parchment.
Yeah, what's
Uh,
it say?
It's a scroll of just it. What? Oh,
Everyone should be able to see a handout.
Um,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Oh,
All
this
right,
is bad.
Jaden. First sentence in. Fuck you, Jaden.
Okay, hear
Oh.
me out. We've got a blood relative of Carson's here. This should be fine.
Yeah, no, hear me out. This is actually like, at least if we survive the death trap, it'll have something to do with Carsus.
Please describe the handout.
yeah,
Oh.
it's fucking.
It
I
is
can't
a
really read it.
letter.
I can't really read it.
Man,
Oh,
they
now I
didn't
can.
even make it to first light. Jesus fuck.
That's funny. Maddie, what it is just a
I can read it out for you.
yeah.
The letter says, "We finally found it. Supposedly, this manor used to be one of Carsus's abodes. If nothing else, its wayward nature sure seems to indicate the validity of this rumor. Real or not, whatever magic belies the shifting manor promises countless secrets. We're setting up camp inside the foyer in preparation for our research. Neely isn't keen on sleeping in the house given the place's reputation, but we can't risk losing it overnight. Dory has already started setting up her equipment, and I can tell Bram is eager to get to the exploration. At this rate, we'll be able to begin our exploration at first light."
At least it's Carsus's abode. Well, it could be. But if it is Carsus's abode, it means dispel magic will do absolutely nothing here.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to beat a 9th level spell slot every time.
I will specify, Carsus canonically lived at the point where 9th was not the highest spell.
I know. But technically that magic isn't allowed in the world, so I imagine that magic would have been scaled down.
Well, no one can cast the spells
Damn it, I
anymore,
can't
but
really
there are
fucking
still
use the.
things that exist from the time before.
Hey Jaden, this is going to be probably a question that's going to be
Yes,
on
yes, they
next
are,
session.
buddy.
But this question is
Correct, Maddie.
The question is like, does Taria know like how like a lot of the fucking cities and shit, like the floating cities that use mountains or not, usually had something that was a crystal shape to essentially be the concentration.
Oh, absolutely, Maddie. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we're fucked.
He used to be able
And
to get
would he
to
know what it
like
would look
level
like? And then does
spells.
this kind of look similar to that if he does?
Yes. Technically speaking, the highest level spell that's ever been cast was Carsus's Mantle was 12th level. It is the
That's
only
the one.
12th level spell that's been cast, so technically outside of possessing a god, 11th level was the peak. 11th level spells were the kinds of things that could tear a mountain out of the ground, flip them upside down, and then make them float there permanently. It's like that's
Yeah,
how the floating cities were made. It was just
I
one
think
spell was cast.
I
Like
think
it didn't even need a
canonic-
magical device or anything like that.
I think in technically in D like the official D&D lore, 10th and 11th level spells can still be cast, but they're the kind of thing that you need like hundreds of people that come together, like hundreds of like 20th level
And
people
at
to work
least,
together. and
well,
like
you can
a
have
lot
at
of them
least
will
2, but
die
they
against them.
both must be able to cast 9 double spells.
Yeah, but it's a thing. What is it? Because there was a whole thing where a bunch of wood elves basically cast like a 10th level spell, but it was like their whole society basically.
It's
ran
how they grow
even
the
then,
like
trees
it's
and cities
kind
and
of,
shit.
and
Yeah.
even then, it's at essentially the permission of the god of magic.
Yeah.
It's like she still has the final say at the end of whether or not she's like, I'll allow it.
Oh, you're using this to stop a giant forest fire that's like going to burn half the planet down? Okay. There's no evil in that. But yeah, it's basically up to Mystra's whims. And then I think 11th level, it's like, isn't there a whole thing where you're guaranteed to fail the first attempt and you lose a level of
Yes.
XP or something?
That's
You
10th
go back to being
level as well.
19th
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
level, and then
that
you have to
I
level
believe
back,
that applies to the 10th level as well.
and then you have to level back up to 20th and then attempt again. And even then, they can just say no.
It's as soon
Correct.
as you're able to cast first level, or not in the first 9th.
Which is insane. No, spell scaling does make no sense, love.
Yeah.
Or like some enemies in the game, like the ancient greater, or is it the greater worm or something, which is like the oldest type of dragon, can cast 9 wishes, in a row.
And Fireball would have been a cantrip for them.
Well, the whole point is they
Well,
have so many
everything
ninth
would have
level-
as long as you had the materials for it, because there was no like limits on how many spells per day you could cast.
Also, there's like you could
Spell
also
slots weren't a thing.
you can also quicken spells by doubling essentially. If you could if a spell you cast was 3rd level, you could essentially cast it as a bonus action at like 9th level, I think. Or 6th.
But yeah, the moral of the story for Maddie is a 9th level spell is Wish. Literally the power to grant a wish.
All power word kill.
Yes, literally the power to just make someone drop dead on the spot. 9th level spells are like the pinnacle of magic now. 10th and 11th were like above that. They were like world-altering spells.
Meteor Swarm is a 9th level spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like 10th and 11th was like, yes, make a giant underground cavern and make it permanently reinforced so that it can never collapse. Make a floating island. Make the weather in an area permanently perfect. Like massive region-shaping spells is what your above 9th level spells were.
And then the apocalypse happened.
Yes, and then the apocalypse happened. And someone was like, you know what? Let's possess the god in charge of everything and hope she doesn't take offense to that.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
could
not
be.
his smartest move, considering that he's a progeny in literally everything else.
He was also considered like one of the youngest archmages.
The most
That's
likely
what I'm
thing
saying.
is that this house isn't actually like just one level spell. It's probably multiple, which is why Dispel Magic won't actually be that useful, because there'll be a shit ton of magic and you can only dispel one thing.
Yeah,
like a
there's an
magic
anti-magic
trap.
field and this shit's still teleporting around. It's obviously stopping something, but it's not the teleporting.
Yeah. And look, we do have the shield that has like a couple of dispel magics in it. Like it's like 1 or 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we will definitely need Zach here for next session for the magical bullshit that's about to happen.
Another spirit quest, guys.
Yeah. Oh wait, we're still doing a side quest, guys.
Look, now we're gonna get another level up. Now you're gonna need 2 more before you can walk through walls, Theo.
I want to cry. I can do more than that. I promise.
Can you imagine, like, you sort this out and you come out in time for the old guard to be coming back the other way, and it's like, oh, hey, you're still here. We got eaten by a house.
Now we just see them like on the other side of the country they've traveled to, and it's like, oh yeah, the mansion was moved there.
No,
Like,
no.
you're looking out the
Imagine us
windows.
going back into town to like, oh, you're back. What happened? We undesecrated the temple in the Black Mire.
What if we just got
And then we
there ahead of
explored
them?
the
No.
mansion on the hill.
You look out the window and you can see them walking past, and you're trying to call out and they can't hear you.
Like,
But yes, no, good session. Thank you very much, Jaden.
that was good. That was
It was
fucking
very
funny.
fun.
Yes.
We've learned that.
You guys think it was fun. I had the solo bit was fun.
Yeah, that sounds so good. I hope
Yeah.
you're okay with how much murder you have on your hands.
Don't worry, he's killed more people technically based on like what they've done. Thrawn or Tree.
Oh my god. I've probably killed more people than you have. You've killed more things.
I
Well,
think this
they're
is
technically intelligent enough to be people.
so. This is the exact conversation Theo would hear before he starts killing people.
Anyways,
I'm gonna add Taryn into that mix a bit too, but okay. No one brought up Manny's most important question.
Scooby Dang.
Did Thrawn see Taryn and Theo exchanging money as soon as he had started answering our question?
Let me do a roll.
I was a part of that bet. You owe me money.
I got a 10, so probably not.
What was the actual bet? Because I did miss that, and I just forgot to ask
If-
again.
The bet was that Thrawn was the Vorpal, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Sharia, like, yeah, like, yeah, he is. And, like, was a part of it.
No, me and I remember
Imagine
we
Thrawn,
had the
though.
bet.
Damn it.
We're in the temple. He's about to cross to go grab that, and he just hears his friend, like his party, like, I bet he's the Vorpal. Start making bets. He's like, these guys, I can't believe I'm friends with them. Less than 24 hours later, he's sitting there going, I'm the Vorpal.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad when you put it like that.
Can I actually ask that when everyone does eventually hop off, if Nick could stay on, because I just want to get some evidence for later.
This is so
Don't
funny.
worry about it. You don't need to worry about what it is. It's just
makes
easier
sense.
for me if we stay on one recording. So Nick, you need to stay on.
Nick,
I
needs
need to stay on.
Feels bad, Nick. I mean, to be fair, I need to go soon because I am.
I feel like I know the
hungry.
question she's going to ask, and I kind of, as the DM, need to know these answers as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's extremely fair. They can stay on as well. It just meant like when everyone starts saying bye.
Then I will be the first one to dip. I need to make some food before I crash.
Fair.
Fair.
Good night, Harrison. Enjoy your
Good night,
food.
everybody.
Good night.
I
Good
repent
night.
for my sins, Maddie. I repent.
Good.
All right.
That was so
So-
dumb.
Yeah. Does everyone else need to leave for these questions though, or
I think so.
Yeah.
I know what the
I'm
questions.
more or less going to be asking about some of the stuff that happened while everyone else was out of the call, so it would kind of defeat the purpose to then ask the questions.
Well, the talking stick's the trauma stick, technically speaking.
Mhm.
Gives most people trauma.
Oh, I
Okay.
gotta say, Kale, I really did like. I actually nearly cracked up at work when you were like, when you were talking about the talking sticks, like you guys are sharing stick, and then Nick as well when you're talking about the sharing stick, and it's like I need to give my patrons the talking stick. I need to hear what they have to say, and Kale going, I think they've had the talking stick for a long time. Really fucking tickled me.
Yeah. All right. Get out of chat, y'all.
All
There
right.
it is,
Night,
but
everyone.
if I'm
Bye,
ever
everyone.
interrogated,
There he is.
See ya.
Bye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Okay, so mainly, me and Jaden wanted to ask what your thoughts were on the. Thanks for listening to Craig's Chronicles. We play for fun and record for fun, so we hope you had fun too. Please do not expect a regular upload schedule. If you are one of our employers who somehow found this, please remember that how we play a fantasy role-playing game with friends is not reflective of our professional conduct.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good
night.
night.